And we are back. Day 5 of the Jackbox play-along. Yeah, so we started off with Tim, moved on to CJ, and then we had Allard, we had Evan, not in that order though, and now I'm here today. I'm going to be writing, directing, producing, and this time acting as well. And I'm here joined with Mr. Ryan DeGiorgi. Ryan, who are you?
Hey Belia, I'm Ryan. It's nice to meet you for the first time. Actually, fun trivia about us is we have never met in person.
It's true.
Because you were hired during all this insane pandemic.
Yeah, I mean, as far as you guys know, I don't really exist.
I prefer to think that you're in our hearts like Santa Claus. You're just sort of an idea we all have gathered around. Yeah. But yeah, I'm Ryan. I am a writer-director at Jackbox, so I direct games and I do some writing on games, and it usually just means being sort of a creative person, like leading the team, but the whole team is basically the whole team sort of contributes to all aspects, so it's sort of a weird role, but I love it.
That's great. I'm glad you love what you do, because it would be terrible if you didn't.
Yeah, and I think that was pretty much the best way anyone's ever explained how they do their job, and it shouldn't be interrogated at all.
Yeah, ask no more questions about whether or not I love my job. Well, cool. We're going to start off the day the same way that we've been starting off with one of the new games from the Jackbox Party PAX 7, which is coming out. When is it coming out?
I want to say October 15th on all major digital platforms. Available for pre-order now on Steam.
Yeah, that sounds accurate to me. That sounds dead on, actually. So yeah, good job.
We would need someone from marketing to confirm it, but we don't have them here.
We've trained you correctly. Excellent.
Belly, have you said what you do?
Oh, no, yeah, so I was hired, kind of mid-pandemic here, so I'm one of the newer faces here at Jackbox. Haven't seen the inside of the office, still don't know if everyone's real. But yeah, I'm a marketing manager over at Jackbox, which means that I try to get as many people to see our games as possible, pretty much. It's a really fun job, actually. I highly recommend someone try and take my job.
I do not recommend it. Do not replace Belia.
Well, cool. We're going to be starting off, with Party Pack 7 today. This is the sequel to Quiplash, Quiplash 3. I'm really excited about this one. This one's been really great for everyone.
I code. Take it from me. Take my word for it that Quiplash 3 is actually even better. I had almost nothing to do with Quiplash 3. It's in my interest to tell you that 2 is better, because I was involved, but it's not. Quiplash 3 is the superior game, and everybody's going to love it.
Would you say it's 3 times better than the original?
No, I would never say that. I would never. Well, all right, I'll say it.
You heard it here first. Oh, cool. Just in a second here, we're going to end up getting that room code out there for you guys. I'm going to type it into the chat here so you guys can all get in on this game.
So I have my eye on the chat as well. Hey, Sock Drawer, Fantase, a lot of names I recognize.
So there's the room code. Oh, we've got
nice.
people already. Nice.
That's quick. And you know what? Before I was gonna say it, but Division 10 said it for me. Keep your answers respectful. Obviously, no hate speech towards any individual or group, and a little light swearing is okay, but let's not go crazy.
Yeah, or else I will not be your friend.
Yeah, and that's the worst thing that could happen.
We can't be friends anymore. Cool. So we've got a full room here of players, but does that mean that people can't still play along?
No, it doesn't mean that. Thank you for asking.
So stupid.
Belia, get out! I said all the good things about you, and now you messed it up. We have fun around here. No, you can play along in the audience by going to jackbox.tv and entering that room code ZNXD, and you'll get to vote along. And the audience has a lot of power in Quiplash. Basically, you're deciding who wins. The players get to vote, but their vote is no more important.
You have arrived. This is Quiplash 3. Dial Q for Quiplash.
Collins Blakely says swearing must
My
be
name's
under 3
Smitty,
pounds.
And I provide something of a concierge service.
You must be this tall to swear.
If you didn't make it in, get yourself into the audience.
Oh, sorry,
Enter
Danny
the room
DeVito.
code and vote.
Better luck next life.
And now, round one.
I love the
You're going to
claymation.
see 2 prompts
I
on your
know.
device.
God, it's so
Answer
cool.
each one with a brilliant
I mean, like with
response.
any of our
Soon you'll
sequels,
go up against
when
another
we talk about
player's
doing
answers
another one,
while
there's always
everyone
the
else
question
votes
of
for
like,
their
well,
favorite.
what's the excuse to
Oh,
do
yes,
it? Like, we don't want to
points.
just make
You
it
score
and have it
points
just be
based
new
on the
content. We
percentage
want
of
there to be a
voters
little
who
bit
like your
more of like a
answers.
reason
Clear
for it to
enough?
exist.
Sure hope so.
And
Let's
one of the
go.
things was like, well, what would you do with the art? How would you change it up? And Kyle Fleischer and the rest of the team had this idea pretty early on for like clay, and it was just like blew us all away. Like we're like, we have to make this game just to see this.
Why did no one think of clay before?
I know.
That's awesome. Yeah, and usually when people are coming up with sequels, which many of the party packs do have sequels or callbacks to other games, there's kind of this process of like reinventing the game in some interesting way, so you're not just making a sequel for the sake of making a sequel, but kind of like improving on it or iterating off the idea. Yeah, what's that process been like?
It's definitely challenging. I went through that a little bit with Fibbage because I worked on Fibbage 3 and Party Pack 4. And it was definitely like, Fibbage, in my opinion, Fibbage is probably my favorite game that we make. It's a close race. There's a lot of great ones. But Fibbage is so like purely Jackbox to me. And it was like, okay, what do we do to upgrade that? And we came up with some really great, like a ton of quality of life changes, with the way the audience can interact and the final round having 2 blanks and a bunch of fun stuff like that. But there was a lot of discussion of like, is this enough to like push it into sequel territory? And then we eventually did Enough About You, which is this whole other game mode, and that felt like very big and cool. But yeah, and then the same thing with You Don't Know Jack full stream, where we were like, it's been years and years since we've made You Don't Know Jack. We want to make another one. How do we sort of reinvent it? And Arnie, who was the editorial lead, had like 1,000 ideas about, because he had been a writer on a lot of old Jacks, and was like, here's what I liked and didn't like about working in those games. And let's try to figure out a way to modernize it. And I feel like I'm just always so like enamored with like the way that the whole team sort of brought You Don't Know Jack into the modern world in a way that I think a lot of people don't always notice. They're just like, oh, it's You Don't Know Jack. It plays the same as always. But there's a lot of amazing hard work that goes in, especially the Jack Attack, to making it feel good for 8 players, etc., etc. Sorry, I'm missing horny jokes. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Oh, he's horny for that, honey. The idea of a date should not be to play dead. I'm gonna say, I guess if everyone's consenting to that, that's fine, but...
I mean, if it's a bad date...
I guess so.
Just stop engaging in conversation, lie down.
Just, like, tip into your plate of spaghetti at the restaurant.
It has to be spaghetti.
Without further ado, an old-fashioned curse word that nobody uses anymore.
I love the Quiplash, the Quiplash mold of make up a fake word.
Now it's time to vote for your favorite.
Consarn it.
Oh, consarn it.
I wouldn't know how to spell that one. Kudos.
Yeah, very good. We once played Quiplash with a team of like marketing. I realize I'm about to make fun of marketing people, but I'm talking to one. Actually, these are more salespeople. Let's just say that. So they were salespeople, and we were like, "Get it? It's Quiplash. It's fun. Let's play. We'll show you how it works." And for whatever reason, their minds were so in this literal mode that it was like a terrible thing to find in your sock, and it was like a spider. It's like, no, you have to. It has to be something wackier.
Yeah. See, my go-to is typically like, another sock, like, because that's pretty low level humor when you can't think of something.
That's a standby though. That always works.
Yeah.
Okay, what's next?
Yep.
What the U.S. president counts at night instead of sheep.
Ooh. This one's political.
It is. I was actually like, how bad will this get? It was pretty light.
This isn't bad. Bricks in his wall. Okay.
Oh no.
That's a kind of literal one, I think.
Yeah. It's like that Pink Floyd video all over and over again.
Oh, cool. Yeah, Fibbage is one of my favorites because I'm really good at it, which makes me think maybe I'm just a really good liar. Maybe that it's like an untapped ability that I should take more advantage of.
I mean, like I said, we have no proof that you really exist.
Yeah, I don't even work here.
Person
right.
accidentally add to a group text about your love life.
That's cool. Have you? What's the biggest lie? Oh wait, hold on. I'm in this one.
Decision.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad. If you were talking to somebody about your dating life and I just popped in like, hey!
Just play dead, man. It's cool.
Yeah, let me explain. Here's my tactics. I like your spouse. That's a pretty fun one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, unless it's about your spouse, and it's just kind of nice.
Yeah, I guess so. But I want to take it the awful way.
Fair. Ooh, the audience split. Do you have
That's
a
a close
go-to
And
quick
next,
character that you go
Mother
for?
called you a
You know,
toddler tyrant when
it
you
used to be the
played.
Coffin from Quiplash 2, and the Coffin's in this one too, but there's so many new ones I
And
haven't
now,
really
pick your
settled
favorite.
into a go-to yet. Also, when we play with like streamers or other people, I want to give them the opportunity to pick the fun ones. But I probably would pick the Moon, or maybe the Teardrop. I like the shape of both of those.
The Cactus is my new favorite. The Cactus replaced the Coffin for me.
Yeah, the Cactus is very good.
I just like, he's like, hey,
Yeah,
what's up?
just here,
Yeah.
being equipped.
Oh, and then someone called the Moon something like Banana. Yeah, that's what it was. They called it
Oh
Banana,
yeah.
which is pretty good.
I guess it could. I don't know. Maybe it. I don't know exactly if it is a banana or a moon.
Next on the
A
docket,
little bit of both.
your
Yeah.
cat can talk for 1 minute.
My
what do you
cat can
chat
talk
about?
for like a half hour straight.
Time to pick the one you
Wait,
like
what?
best.
You just have you not? Maybe you haven't been on calls with me where he's just screaming in the back.
Oh no, I'm well aware of Mr. Business. I got confused by how big is too big for eyes is the thing that you talk to your cat about.
Aww. When it comes to cats, they can get pretty big, I think. That's cute.
Yeah, since we've been working from home, I've gotten to meet everybody's cats, and
Yeah.
they're screaming in the background lovably.
Let's see
Yeah, a
the
lot of
next
people's
one.
dogs too.
Nobody
Yeah.
ever checks into that hotel room.
Yeah, Arnie's will
Not
just sit
since
next to him
blank.
and just sort of low key like, "Brr."
Aw.
Like it's sort of adorable.
All right, choose your favorite.
What could this mean? 1490?
Oh, that's that Stephen King book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I can't read, so.
I understand. I understand. You can only read letters or numbers. I mean,
Yeah. Those were easy.
yeah.
I know
That
that
was
number's
a-
bigger, so that person won.
Wait, we didn't really
That
vet
was
you
where
very
I
well,
won.
did we, Paul?
Background check.
Current record.
When I
Let's see the
think
scores.
about it. Should we talk about moderation a little bit? Since I think you're moderating right now, right?
Yeah, we have one moderator in this game. Yeah.
Round 2 is
go for
here,
it.
and the points.
Yeah, I
are
was just gonna.
so
I mean,
stop talking about
I worked on a
round
game
one
this pack called Devils in the Details, which does not have moderation because it doesn't have a lot of user-generated content. So if I get anything wrong, don't blame me. The Quiplash team will know better. But it's a really great feature that lets you log in basically the same way you would log into one of our games normally at jackbox.tv, but you go to a different address and you put in a password and that you are given by the person running the game. And then you're a moderator for that game. And for games that support it, including Quiplash, you see all the answers before anybody else does. So if something is objectionable, you can press a button. It will never appear in the game. You don't have to wait till it appears anymore. Somebody can be watching that behind the scenes. And if they're on top of it, it usually doesn't affect the flow of the game at all. They can do it while people are writing, etc. And if they do need a couple extra minutes, or not minutes usually, but a couple extra seconds, they can take that time, and the game will proceed when everything is moderated. And hopefully you'll never have to use it. But if you have to, if you want to, it's there, and it'll prevent a lot of annoyances from streamers.
Yeah.
And you can play and moderate. You have to have two windows open. Not the ideal way to do it because you're sort of ruining the game for yourself by seeing those things first. But that is a feature. You can totally.
Yeah, it's really great for Twitch streamers, especially. You know, if you're trying to keep your Twitch stream, very PG. This makes it a lot
Time's
easier,
almost up.
especially
Use
when
a
you're streaming
safety
to
quip
just
if
kind
you're
of
stuck.
randos on the internet. Things can get kind of wacky. So
Yeah.
yeah. that's
Yeah.
great. That in combination with the new filtration settings. So Quiplash 3 has strict filters as well as
Better
kind of
late
like
than never,
a less
I guess.
strict filter, and then also no filter if you guys just want to go buck wild.
Hashtag no filter.
Let's take a peek,
hashtag
shall
no
we?
filter. We should have called it that thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get the party
There's the sort
started
of
with
just filter out hate
the name
speech
for
and
a
stuff that
cruise
would be
ship
objectionable
that
to anyone, and then
only
there's
caters
the
to
also
single
filter out
pants.
swear words if you want to be sensitive. Sexy C-Man! Oh, Sexy
Thanks for
C-Man got
showing up,
robbed by
though.
not having someone to go up against. I think you could have gotten more points
And
tangent
next is
if you'd had some competition.
emergency room is so stressful. Why can't we just call it blank?
That's a good question.
All right, people, it's voting time.
I had an oopsie room. Oh man.
Does my insurance cover Choppy Choppy Cuddy Cuddy Land? Because I am bleeding profusely.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Oh, people are telling me that Secret Team book is 1408. So in that case, that quip deserved nothing.
They deserve nothing.
You deserve nothing, sir.
Good day. Yeah,
Let's
I had an
keep it
oopsie
going.
room. I like that one too.
An absolutely fabulous way to
3
die.
A's for fabulous.
Fabulous. Silk Scarf
Now
Strangle.
it gets
Nice.
real. Pick your
Choke on
favorite.
Sparkles.
This is giving me a great idea for a horror movie about Studio 54 that I'm working on. So
Yeah, I think that both of these are pretty fabulous. I wouldn't be ashamed to have that on my tombstone.
yeah. Also, the Silk Scarf Strangler is a great.
Oh my god,
That's
yeah.
a great serial killer name.
Like white gloves and everything. For sure.
You do see him coming though. He's not very he doesn't blend in. You know when the Silk Scarf Strangler is following you.
I was totally imagining a lady murderer.
Next up.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No,
You're right.
it's fine. It's interesting.
I need to
have a
open. I need to
stunt
open
double
my
when you
my
Ladies
heart.
can be
Blank.
killers too.
I know. You're right.
Here's the fun part. Pick your favorite
Stunt
quip.
double when you take your driving test. Jeez.
I like to imagine if you're visiting your parents, your stunt double crashes through their window.
Yeah. I don't think I've taken a driving test since I was like 15. Actually.
Yeah, I mean, I took mine later. I feel like I was maybe 18 before I got my real license for whatever reason. And then I have barely driven since. I've
Next
lived in
one up.
Chicago long enough that I just
The
don't have a
next
car and I don't know
goal
how to
on
drive.
Jeff Bezos' vision board.
Oh no, Jeff Bezos.
Acquired
Fire
jet.
Okay,
Jet.
everybody, pick your favorite quip.
Battle Elon Musk to the death in hand to hand. A little rock, paper, scissors? A little thumb wars, perhaps?
Jeff Bezos looks like a thumb, so I think he'd have an advantage.
He just uses his whole body.
Yeah. Ah!
Well, Elon Musk used to be bald. People forget this, but...
Oh yeah, he had plugs or something.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it, Elon. Fooled me again.
And now, a reality show nobody would miss.
Oh,
The
Acquired
Masked
Jackbox was
Blank.
what that was supposed to be, but apparently
Oh, acquired
it.
jackpots.
Okay. That could have gotten more points.
He can't afford us.
A no
No,
show, huh?
no.
Well, enjoy these big points.
The mask.
Ooh, a little bit of
Next
showing
we
off the
have-
fact that we have
What an
Emoji
extremely
in-
nice
in
bouncer
Quiplash
says
supported
when
now.
throwing people out of
you
bars.
totally use an emoji in your answer, which really will mostly just be the eggplant emoji.
All
but
right, vote
feel
for
free
the
to
one
use
you like
anyone.
best.
Remember to tuck your knees. This throws you out. I enjoy that.
I've never been kicked out of a bar.
I haven't either, which makes me think we haven't really lived.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of starting to believe. Is like now that bars are closed, I'm like all of the things I could have done.
I guess I've been kicked out in the
And here
sense
we
that I
have
closed down the bar,
What
and
the
they were like,
vision chart
seriously.
spells out
No,
when the
really,
eye
get
doctor
out.
secretly
Yeah,
hates
please pay
you.
your tab. I guess I had that experience, but that's not quite the same.
Yeah.
All right, people,
no.
it's voting
That's just still
time.
kind of nice.
Yeah, right. Have you ever gotten the, you stay long enough and you've bought enough stuff that you get like the free shot from the bartender?
Well, so I only ever went to one bar, and that's Logan Arcade here in Chicago.
Logan Arcade's so great.
Yeah, and that was my second home before like COVID times and everything. So I kind of knew the bartenders really well. So I don't do shots, that was the other thing. But if I did, I'm sure that they would be really nice and offer me one.
It's a good policy.
All
I just
right,
think it's
let's
gross.
cap
It's
on
so- why would you
round
do
2
something
and
that
see
tastes
those
yucky?
scores.
I mean, that's fair, but you can say that about literally all alcohol.
Yeah. Well, what if they just like put a bunch of sugar in it and then it doesn't taste
Yes.
like
Prepare
alcohol
yourself.
anymore?
That's true.
Or
I mean, I'm with you on that. I'm a
One
rum
last
fan.
chance
I'm
to strut
I'm
your
very much a
stuff.
cocktail fan.
I'll be
Put
sending
some sugar
each
in my
of you
liquor.
a prompt that needs
That's a good song title.
3
Put some
separate
sugar in my
responses.
liquor.
That's triple the ha
This is
ha.
the new Quiplash 3 thing.
Yeah, Thriplash, which had to be done because it sounds good. Yeah, the team, Warren directed this, and the whole team spent a lot of time testing possible round threes. That was one of the things that I think we knew we wanted to change from Quiplash, to have a sort of a round three that felt a little bit more coherent with the rest of the game. And they tried a billion different things, all of which were fun, and some of which were save that for a different game. That stuff feels like its own thing. But this, I'm really happy with what they landed on. It's so cool. And I was initially I was like, do you want to make people write 3 jokes? Isn't that just a lot harder? But really, once I actually started playing with it, I was like, oh, it really opens up what you can do with it, to have a setup and payoff. So it's really cool.
It is really cool. I like it a lot.
The lesson, as always, is I was wrong.
I like it a lot because it kind of has the setup of a joke where it's just set up, punchline, you know what I mean? So it kind of, I don't know, it really causes you to think a lot.
Yeah, it's totally true.
As someone who's very funny, I appreciate it.
And that's going to be on the box of Party Pack 7. It's your face, and there's a little quote under it that says, as someone who's funny, I recommend this.
I think you really have to have a good sense of humor to work at Jackbox.
Moderation
so.
is wrapping
Yeah.
up, and then we can see those quips.
You can see right now we're waiting for the moderator to approve all those hilarious quips.
Let's see
And
those
there they go.
thrips.
They approved it. I think you do too. I think it really
My mom won't call it
helps
a butt.
to.
She calls it blank.
In my
or
thing,
blank.
all I want from everybody I work with, it's been a long time thing. Also, no cuts, no butts. Let's really get into that.
The fun part.
But
Pick your
it's just for
favorite
to work
quip.
with people who understand the full goal of the project and not just their one part of it. So it's not oh, I'm just going to work on my little cog I have to turn, and I don't really care about it. But I like to work with people who understand what we're all doing and do their best to work towards it. And everybody at Jackbox does. It's really a pleasure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
The bouncy in the rear.
Double hemispheres. I like that one a lot.
Double hemispheres is pretty good too.
I think I'm just gonna start calling butts that from now on.
Kick you right in the double hemispheres. I feel like I could come up with a couple other things that might be, though. It's a little bit
The
confusing.
In
3
your southern
hottest trends of the
hemispheres?
summer will be blank,
I like that
blank,
better.
and blank.
I knew this was gonna be all COVID stuff.
And now it's time to vote for your favorite.
Wait, where's this other bigger sun I keep hearing about?
Yeah, we're up to 3 suns now.
I don't think we're set up for that.
We're getting those audience votes in. Awesome.
Question from the chat: are there image prompts in 3? They're not. Thriplash, as you see here, is how it always ends. It was nice to have some variety in Thriplash too, but I think this is a stronger and more consistent final round. So I think the team went for this for that reason. So it is
3
always
names
Thriplash.
a kid can call their grandpa other than grandpa.
Bouncy hemisphere.
Decisions.
Inheritance.
Choose your favorite.
Inheritance, yeah.
I don't know what Righteous Mantis is referring to, but they just say dumb, and I agree.
Dumb.
Dumb.
Whatever it is. Yes.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Ooh.
Nice. Kick puncher.
The 3 things you need to be good at to truly get ahead in life. Now it gets real.
So,
pick your favorite.
Somebody went for the let's get a sort of a standard joke build, which is really funny, and somebody was like, "I'm gonna tuck in as many old like callbacks as I can."
Oh yeah, you love to see it.
It's anybody's game.
Can't they both be winners?
That's the thing. And no.
No.
Let's see what kind of audience we're dealing with. Audience was completely split. The players gave it to
Take a deep breath and behold the final scores.
Bit, I also liked. Final score time. PogChamp man, well done, sir or madam. You can keep that little clay crown as your prize.
You can keep it forever.
Yeah.
Alright, chat, what are we playing next? We can do something from an older party pack, or we can keep playing Party Pack 7.
Yeah. A lot of GGs, that's nice.
Very nice, very wholesome.
Gotten a couple champed ups. Couple blathers.
Forget the old party games. This is... PAX is now a Party Pack 7 convention.
You know what? It usually ends up that way. This is like, I've said it on other streams, but it's really like the game's not real until it's played at PAX. I'm glad we get to do it virtually.
Yeah, definitely. So we got Bother Round Jumped Up, seems to be... What's Murder Death Party?
That's not a game. I mean, maybe it's a game that you're working on, and if so, we're going to sue you. It's too close to one of our games.
We will end you.
I feel like Champed and Blather, what do you think?
So one's a drawing-based game, and the other is kind of sort of a charades-y type game. I want to build up to Champed Up, because it's one of my favorites. So let's go into Blather Round. This is another one from the Party Pack 7. I forget when it comes out, though.
Yeah, there's only... God, I wish I knew. I want to say that it's the month that starts with an O, and it's the day that starts with a 1 and ends with a 5. So I think it's October 115th.
Something like that. That sounds about right.
Close to that.
Yeah.
Tell you what, you know, if you go on Steam right now, or if you go to shop.jackboxgames.com, I'm sure all the information is there. And you can perhaps even pre-order it.
Okay, so just a sec here, I'm going to give you guys... That's a really cool room code. I'm excited about this one.
Oh, good room code.
Okay,
so... Oh, let's say if you played last time, let's let other people get in on this.
Yeah, let other people get in. Oh, and they're already in. Wow.
Don't fake the funk on the nasty dunk.
The funk is with you.
Hugh Neutron. I remember Hugh Neutron. Sock Drawer got in. A lot of old friends.
They are very fast. Yeah, so for the next one though, let everyone get a chance, guys. And...
Belia, do you want to show off our read the room code feature?
Oh, quick.
You don't have to.
The room code is...
Next time. Next time,
yeah. I totally forgot about that, you're right. But yeah, now you can get the room code of your round too.
I hope your brain is ready to get a little wrinkly.
If you are seeing impaired or
We're
lazy.
going to present a secret prompt, like
one of those.
Yeah. You'll describe it to everyone else with sentences like this.
So Blather is great. I really like this game a lot.
But your options
it's
are
maybe
very limited.
it's like my favorite chill out game in the pack of like it provides a lot of fun and it doesn't ask you to be like
it's a lot like Free Willy 2.
overly I don't want to say involved, but like you can relax and still get a lot out of it, I guess is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and
your
work is rewarded. So talk out loud and work together.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
begin. Dave Ennis really like delved into like
Round
Art Deco
1.
madness.
Yeah. I'm a huge fan.
Time to
and
choose
Art
your
Deco's
prompt.
Pretty in trend right now. So
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Hard prompts are
Oh
worth
man,
more,
we're finally
but
trendy.
easy prompts take less of an emotional... Now you're going to
you guys
craft
are
a
so
sentence that describes your prompt. On your device,
now the
you'll
audience
see
can
two
play
word
along
columns.
too.
Tap all the words
I forget
you
how
want
it
to
works
include
though,
in your sentence,
but I know that you
and
guys
then
can guess
tap
along.
submit when you're
And
finished.
you get some points if you help
and
players
you can
get
choose
it right.
more than one word in each column.
Oh, you
if
don't know what I'm
want to
talking
be
about.
Creative.
This game, I really struggle with because I didn't grow up with a lot of like American trivia or like movies and books and things, but I think I'm getting the hang of it, and I like it more and more every time I play it.
Good. I know that was a big challenge from the team of like trying to come up with a wide enough array of things, but also still making it things that most people would know.
Mm-hmm.
You're the first sacrifice.
Yeah,
I mean
and I know
player.
that, and
Player
Claire
is what I
McFadden, who
said.
was the editorial
The
director on
category
this,
is
and also pitched the game,
person.
spent many sleepless nights trying to make it balanced in
They're
that
a
way.
good cloth.
They're a good cloth.
On
Okay.
your mark, get set.
Should I guess too? I don't want to
That means
ruin it, but now
everyone
I
in the audience, too.
really have to try to
Hey,
guess a little
presenter.
bit.
Well,
Time
you
to
know, when
write
you're playing
another
this game in
sentence.
person or with friends over Discord or whatever, you know, you want to kind of have that open conversation of like, what could this be?
Gosper.
Ragman.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that was quick.
What the heck?
Someone
That is
has
a
the
good
right
cloth.
answer.
He's the best cloth. What a guess. Wow. And that's a lot for getting it so quickly. That is
Look
a
at all
lot
the
of
hard
points for
work
both
you
you guys.
did.
Mm-hmm.
Very
And
good
with
cloth.
only one hint.
The category
Yeah.
is thing.
All right, a thing. It's a hairy
It's a
biology structure. Okay,
You should go
maybe
see
I don't
a
want to
doctor.
know. Yeah. I have this hairy biology structure.
It's like when you try to sound smart to impress your doctor.
Right, yeah, right. I'm basically a doctor. Hairbrush,
Mammal.
hair,
Chewbacca.
mammal,
Wax
Chewbacca is a good guess. Wax paper, gonna say bad guess. Makes no sense.
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot. I
Yeah, all of
like.
these are great except for
Hairpin.
one of you.
A bear.
Right. Get
Hit
out.
the skip.
Caterpillar.
Caterpillar.
It
It
wafts
wafts
the
the situation.
See
Okay,
that our
I think I
audience
have
may
a
be onto
maybe a
something.
little bit of a
That's
better
Scott.
guess.
Kermit?
Post.
So,
Sasquatch.
the great thing about Blather is you can also play it the way a lot of us
That's
at
Scratcher.
work play it, where if you don't know it, just start putting
Butterfly.
jokes in to make other people laugh.
Bunsen
Uh-huh.
burner.
You won't get points for it, but you will have fun.
Well, even if you think you're wrong, it helps to add in guesses because then the person presenting can say like it's a lot like cat scratcher or yeah, it's not.
Or in
like,
this case,
Nothing like
yeah.
nothing like
Scratcher
it.
and half post.
If you contributed a
guess?
guess that got used,
A
you get
saxophone.
points.
Biology structure makes me think it's a part of the body. That's what I think.
Mm-hmm.
A really big fan.
Talk about
Talk about scented ticklish.
Ooh, I'm jealous of that
Oscar the
sentence.
Grouch.
I think I know what it is. Maybe.
Yeah, I think so. I have a good guess.
Blanket.
Blanket.
Towel.
Towel.
Deodorant.
Time is running out. Time to take
Ooh.
some big swings.
I think someone's close. It looks like the audience got it right. Or
Oh,
someone-
okay.
Someone in the audience got. I think that's what that little exclamation. point is.
Exclamation.
My dad.
My dad.
Your dad.
Someone's dad.
It's got to be
Billionaire.
someone's dad.
It's got it. Whose dad is it?
I.
It has,
It
the,
has
same
the
vibe
same vibe as
deodorant.
deodorant.
Then I definitely know
That
what it
is
is.
almost
Yes.
up.
See, okay, we're getting closer.
Armpit, right? It's got to be
Uh,
armpit.
Well,
Yeah,
no one got
armpit.
it right, but that doesn't mean it wasn't a rewarding experience.
I feel like nose hairs was
Armpit!
almost there. Yeah.
At least the audience figured it out.
Good job, audience. I always root for the audience. Because even
Yeah.
if they
If
weren't
you saw
fast
the
enough to get
answer
into a
and thought,
game, they can still like
"Oh,
get a
that
bunch of
makes
points in mine
sense."
sometimes.
Then hit my bad on your device.
Now, I really like this feature. I would never thought to do this. It's really smart. Is that if you feel like you should have got it, you can press the My Bad button and
The
give them some
category
points
is
anyway.
story.
I love
Which I-
that because those are really good hints. Like having
Yeah.
the same vibe as deodorant. Like yeah, that was
It's a
I
story
got
about a
it
mundane
anyway.
human
Yeah.
family.
Mundane human family. Well, it's not devils in the
Not
details.
devils.
They're devils. Eliminate that. It's probably not the Addams family.
But also, like, I feel like they would describe themselves as a mundane human family.
Seinfeld.
The
Yes,
Simpsons.
that's
Adam
true.
Family.
Full House.
The Wizard of
Cheers.
Oz.
It's not Adam family.
Fraser.
Full House is a good guess. Wonderful,
wonderful
propane,
propane
cliche.
cliche.
Ooh, I feel like I know.
The Adam and Adam's family spelled
Marley
with two
and me.
D's.
It's true.
And a wonderful propane cliche.
It's a lot like The
Oh, I think I know
Simpsons.
what it
Yeah.
is. Yeah, that's my
Yeah,
favorite
there you
cartoon.
go. I love King of the Hill.
It's so good.
I haven't seen though because I feel like I fell off it and then like didn't realize it.
That was great.
Uh-oh.
And everyone who contributed
Oh.
a helpful guess gets some
Okay,
points
there you
too.
Hello.
Yeah, I didn't realize Mike Judge also wrote Silicon Valley,
picked
which is very impressive that he knows like
place.
everything about just kind of like Texas suburbia, but also like Silicon
It's the
Valley.
amazing
I
establishment.
know. And the ever more prescient day by day idiocracy.
Yeah.
New Jersey,
Yep.
IKEA.
It's the amazing establishment.
It's gotta be Jersey or IKEA.
Yeah.
The Colosseum.
Burger King.
Is there an old Jersey?
McDonald's.
Empire State Building.
Wendy's.
Oh, that's a very good
Like
question.
in
Wow.
Europe's or something?
That's got it right. It's got to be European or something.
Wendy's.
Asgardian.
That feels like
Maybe we
that's
should
probably
just
true.
submit the sentence and find.
It's where you delight in the
Each
event.
way you delight
Okay,
in the
like a
event.
stadium, maybe.
Central Park. Jail.
That's
Jail.
a place. It's not jail.
Coffee shop.
It's probably not jail.
Where you delight in the event.
PAX.
PAX. I like that one.
That's true.
Oktoberfest.
Concert Hall, Coliseum.
Madison Square Garden. Theater.
Dairy
Division
Queen.
10 says Jersey. There is a Jersey in the UK, so that must be.
It's kind of Woodstock. similar to IKEA.
Yeah.
Kind of similar to
Kinda
IKEA.
similar.
Movie theater.
Hmm.
Is it just Sweden?
Dinner.
And they're an amazing establishment.
Yeah.
The Swedes.
Radio.
I'm not gonna argue with that.
So much
So much.
holiday.
Costco.
So much holiday.
Right, Depot.
Okay, I think I know.
Costco.
Walmart.
Cost.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Walmart.
Have you seen the Chuck E. Cheese conspiracy?
Costco.
No.
But
What's
they,
this?
like-
Jays.
Kmart.
Don't sue me. I
Target.
don't think this is true. But the conspiracy
Macy's.
is that they like
Mall.
Christmas
whenever
tree shop.
kids eat pizza and like leave slices behind, they like
Holiday Inn.
reuse those slices to piece
Oh.
them together into a new pizza.
This place
and
has
kind
a
of heat it up
striped
to make it look like
architecture.
it's an original pizza. And their
I have heard
evidence
this.
is that they're not like
Submit
completely
more
circular,
guesses.
but just kind of like jagged edges. That kind of looks
I
like
don't know.
you pieced together a bunch of different slices.
Yeah. I kind of want that to be true.
It's a
in a weird
magical
way.
I do
version
too.
of
I
Christmas
also
tree
want
shop.
it to be true. I don't
Oh,
think it is.
time is
though,
ticking.
but-
Yeah.
Hurry, hurry.
Oh no, almost out of time. IDK.
Yay!
What? They got it in last second.
Right at the last
Down to
second.
the wire. Y'all are some adrenaline.
Now, you might have
junkies.
noticed what happened there, which is that somebody guessed North Pole, but it accepted Santa's Workshop as North Pole anyway, because it was close enough, and we have a lot of stuff in there to help you out in that way.
You can't see me right
Interesting.
now, but I'm beaming with pride, and I look gorgeous.
Yeah, that was a real nail biter. Good job, Sock Drawer.
Yeah.
And Glenby. I feel like Glenby was giving
It's story
really good clues. It actually
time.
surprising that it was that much of a nail biter.
Yeah, everyone but one of you did really well that
It's a
round.
story about a small hero.
It's a story about a small hero. I hope it's Stuart Little. Or the Danny DeVito story. Let's just keep racking on
And a
Danny
young
DeVito.
character.
It's a Wonderful Life.
And
That's
a young
oddly
character.
specific
A
guess.
Pup's Life.
It is.
An American Tale.
American Tale.
One.
Ant-Man.
A new
Stuart Little.
figurine.
A new figurine.
If you don't know what it is, throw anything out there.
Yeah, I
It
have-
can only help.
I have a guess, but it's sort of an
Alice in
obscure
Wonderland.
one. I'm not sure if it would be in the game.
Oh,
Oh, there it is.
figurine. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good word for this.
My guess was Indian in a Cupboard, because I'm 100 years old.
No, I read that book. I'm not a
Okay, good.
You did it! High five each other.
I always
Hug the dog,
that
smile
series was
politely
pretty
at the end.
good, and it always stuck in my head that the kid's
You'll
name
be
was
our
Omri
last
because it was a
presenter
name
this
I'd never
round.
heard before.
Yeah, that's
Story.
true. That's
Time
nice.
to attend
Yeah.
the tale.
I think I saw the movie too.
Yeah, I don't remember if that was any good or not.
Story about a nice peppy somebody.
Nice peppy somebody.
Me?
Not you, Ryan.
Why am I never the right answer?
Romeo and Juliet.
Talk to the writers.
All right.
Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, Romeo and Juliet is a nice
Cool.
peppy
The
story.
Wizard of Oz.
And a joyful peppy singing.
Joyful peppy
There's a
singing.
lot of
The Great
peppy in
Gatsby.
here. Okay.
Yeah, peppy is really
The Brave Little Toaster.
embodying this character.
Yeah, if they want
For
to
the
get
story.
one thing across to you guys, is that it's peppy.
Hamilton.
Glee.
Same
Hello, Dolly.
vibe as the
It
Wizard
has
of
the same
Oz.
vibe.
You
As
get
the
points.
Wizard
Whoever
of
guessed the Wizard of Oz gets points
Les
because it was
Miserables.
used to help get to the answer.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Cinderella.
Meet
audience
me in
got it.
St. Louis.
it's kind of fun to see that the hive mind of the audience can get it so quickly. Like the fact that they get it before the players is always fun to me.
Singing in the Rain.
Beauty and the Beast.
Rain. These are good guesses. I don't know it yet.
The Little
They
Mermaid.
need another hint.
Presenter, let's go.
Yeah, Chubby Panda.
So, have you heard about the panda meme for PAX Online?
I've heard about it, but I don't know what it
Ridiculous
is.
wall.
I've just heard of
Charlie
it.
and
I think it was
What a twisted
TKO. Someone
sentence.
drew this adorable panda on Monday. And it
Another
was
clue,
so cute,
please.
and it like won everything in TKO. And they
Get your
just keep
guesses
bringing
in before
pandas.
this thing wraps up.
That's funny.
It was just the cutest little panda, and the slogan was something very precious, like
Of mice and men.
like
It's
be
like a
kind to
musical
each other, or
version
something
of
like super
Charlie
cute
and
like
the
that. Everyone just
Chocolate
loved
Tree.
it.
I wonder, here's a little
I'm not
wrinkle.
good at this. The hero falls in love
Was
with the mister.
was manual censoring on by any
Time is
chance?
almost up.
No.
Chronicles of Narnia.
Some Disney movie,
Oh, okay.
probably.
Willy Wonka.
Then it's probably totally fine. Because, by I guess coincidence, if you censor a drawing in TKO, it
Always.
changes what you did to a cute panda, and it puts under it some cute saying like that. But it also might be that somebody has played TKO before and just knew that existed
You were
and just
in
drew
the
something very similar.
neighborhood, but you couldn't
Interesting.
find the house.
Or it was a coincidence. Sound of Music, I see.
Yeah, someone gave him a my bad.
Let's see how the score
My
shook
bad.
out.
Womp womp.
Look at all those
The
numbers.
hero falls in love with
They
the
certainly
mister.
mean
That's a good
things
clue. It's a
in
good clue.
relation to each other. You bet. Round two, just for you.
Okay, I'm gonna be
All
right
right.
back. Ryan, cover for me.
In round two,
Okay.
the points are
I'm
double.
Belia. I'm not gone at all. No, just kidding.
Here we go
Okay,
again.
round two.
Pick a beautiful new
This is
prompt.
where if you are doing poorly, you want to do well this time. Because then you'll get some
Prompt that
points and maybe
seems
come
like
back.
the most fun, or the one that seems the least scary.
All right. Everyone's in.
Write a sentence to describe
Create
your
your first
new
sentence.
prompt. Did you
I
know
am
you
a
can
real
scroll
fan
the
of
lists up and down?
Both the writing and the
You
guessing
might have more
portions.
words than you think.
I admit that I cheat in this game in the sense that I usually use a laptop or a desktop because I like to type quickly, which I guess is kind of cheating. But I recommend it because then you can just pop in a lot of
It's
answers
your
real
turn
quick, and
again.
half of them can be dumb jokes that
You're
nobody
guessing
actually
a
thinks are
person.
funny, but they make you laugh,
tricky.
and that's what I
It
like.
could be anyone.
All right, Chubby Panda is making us guess a person. They're a good deceased
They're a good
individual.
deceased individual.
So it may seem like a broad topic, but this is actually great because if you can get in whether they're dead or alive, it's going to be a great start to your clue. So like automatically, I'm not going to guess
Drew
Tom
Carey.
Hanks. He's still with us. Drew Carey, not a great
George
guess. He's
Washington.
They
still
are
alive.
renowned for
Isaac
the
Newton.
sacrifice.
George Washington, questionable guess. They are renowned for the sacrifice.
Again,
Lincoln, Gandhi, those are good guesses. MLK is a
Phyllis
good
Diller,
guess.
Abraham
And
Lincoln,
Milk Jr.
Don Rickles, Gene
John
Wilder,
Rickles, not known for sacrificing, but perhaps.
Gilda Rodman.
George Watt.
More famous than George Okay, I guess so.
Oh, yeah, renowned for the sacrifice.
I was gonna be like, who's more famous than? Oh yeah, right.
Who's more famous than George? Who could possibly
did it.
dare?
Not that
I
I'm
know.
surprised.
Well, I guess
had
I'm
faith
speaking
in
from my
you.
American perspective again.
Yeah. Who dares deign to challenge America's first president?
The what is aware. You're guessing a place.
This reminds me of that Brad Neely song about George Washington.
It's a colorful.
Yes.
beautiful place.
Washington, Washington.
So good.
Oh,
That should be taught in schools.
Yes, that's more. It's more accurate than what we usually get. IKEA gets another guess. Again, a good
In
guess
the
here.
rainbow.
The
Disneyland.
rainbow. I would say Florida,
Disney.
not necessarily a colorful, cheerful
Oh,
Oh,
place.
someone got
It's
it
where
already.
you sing about your family.
In the audience? Oh well.
Wonderland. The
It's
Great
where
Old
you
Factory.
sing about your family.
Huh. Oh, I think
Okay.
I've got it.
Pride Parade. Times
Okay,
Square.
I am in the
Broadway.
dark.
I think.
Universal Orlando.
You sing about
Six Flags.
your family.
Karaoke bar.
I want to like write it down and then
Preschool
prove that I knew it.
Yeah.
You don't want to like put it in an
It's
envelope.
nothing like
and,
IKEA and Target.
Yes, and mail it to me.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a long sentence.
I think you should. No, I'm sorry. I believe.
Christmas party.
So much holiday.
Nothing like IKEA and Target. Interesting.
Ooh, the quietest
Cheerful
kind of
place.
night.
It's holiday
kidding.
related.
It's smaller than
Nursing
Christmas
home.
party.
Church.
Smaller than Christmas.
What could be
Fourth of
smaller than
July.
Christmas party?
North Pole.
Who dare? George Washington's Christmas party?
Holiday.
Holiday Inn.
This place has the minuscule kingdom.
I absolutely adore that sentence.
Thanksgiving Day Parade.
We're nearing the end.
Wait, I thought we
Guess,
already.
Guess,
Hmm.
guess.
I thought we had guessed
Birthday
what I
party.
now think it is.
A calendar store.
So I changed my answer, but
It's a small.
fictional Whoville. I was dead wrong.
Boomville.
I was dead wrong.
What would your envelope have said?
I would have said like, at first it was Olive Garden, and then I changed it to Hard Rock. Because like where you sing about the family, like
Nice.
it's someone's
You did this
birthday, and
very
like it's your
specific.
favorite family, but yeah, no good.
I really want it to have been Olive Garden.
The category is place.
That's a bug. Tell the writers.
Yes, hello the writers. Yeah.
Colorful ecology.
I'll hold.
IKEA.
Everyone's just really crazy about IKEA.
I mean, listen. I
I
love
don't know
IKEA.
yet.
Or as they say in France, IKEA.
Florida.
Really? I
Yeah.
hope that's true.
They call it
Church.
IKEA.
IKEA.
It's where you dive with the
Rainforest.
species.
Whenever I move into a new
Rainbow
place, I recently bought a place, so
Everglades.
I hopefully won't be moving again soon. But
Yellowstone.
Mushroom
my
King, doggy.
sister and I have a
Rainbow.
tradition of she comes to visit, we go to IKEA together, and we buy a bunch of furniture. And like originally, it was a tradition rooted in the fact that like I didn't have a lot of money, but now it's like I don't know, I just like IKEA. Like I like their stuff.
Sea lion.
Yeah, I like sitting in a bedroom and being like, this could be me.
Right. Great Barrier Reef, great guest sock drawer.
Great Barrier Guess.
Great Barrier guess is more like it.
You can't see
Where
me
you dive
right
with the
now, but I'm
species,
giving
yeah,
you two
sure is.
thumbs up. And wearing a fabulous sarong. The category is thing.
Ooh.
All right, a thing.
It's a
Whoa.
huge thingamajig.
Huge thingamajig.
Okay.
IKEA.
IKEA, probably IKEA.
This is Swedish
Tarzan and
propaganda.
Chainsaw.
And I don't have to take
The
it.
Earth,
It loves
Every
the
plant
object.
is a mole.
the Sun,
It lobs the object. Perhaps
Italy.
a
IKEA, the
trebuchet.
Universe, Milky Way,
Boat. A big ball
Just
of
like
twine.
saying trebuchet. Milky Way.
It lobs the object.
Trebuchet,
Yep.
Catapult!
That is a bug. That is a bug. Trebuchet and catapult.
They
should be
are
close.
different, and there's an entire subreddit devoted to proving that you are wrong.
Wow. Okay, great. Then I don't have to think of it as a bug. That's perfect.
Success everywhere.
You really came out hard on that.
I am very
The
devoted to
category
the
is in
trebuchet
place.
memes that are out
You've all
there.
been places. This should be
Trev, you
easy.
shut up, Ryan.
It's a fun structure.
That's a fun
Trebuchet.
structure. I bet it's IKEA. Yay!
Oh my god, Chubby Panda, I'm kicking you from this stream.
Okay, a lot of people in the chat are now telling me they're
Six
different as
Flags.
well.
IKEA, Playground,
IKEA again.
Bouncy Castle,
Disney World.
You know, the first one didn't go
Bounce
through, but
Castle.
maybe
Space
the
Needle.
second IKEA.
Yeah, that was probably a bug. Let's try it again. Space Needle.
That is a fun
Chuck E. Cheese.
structure.
Central Park.
Sock drawer, we gotta get more clues out.
Come on, presenter. Just go ahead and write something.
Six Flags.
Carnival,
These are all fun
Carnival.
structures. I would have
Yeah.
fun at any of these structures. It's where
It's
you
where you
construct the
construct the
childhood.
childhood.
Okay.
That's a lot of pressure for a
Ball.
structure.
It is. Well, it's probably that place where they built Haley Joel Osment and AI,
Roller Coaster,
County
if I
Fair.
remember correctly.
Another clue.
Where you
Please.
construct the childhood. Interesting.
Lego.
Bear,
Yeah, I mean, Lego,
Build-A-Bear.
Lego Land,
Build-A-Bear.
Build-A-Bear is a
Build-A-Bear
good
Workshop?
guess.
Is it bigger or smaller than something? Same
Shop.
vibe
It
as
has
Disney
the same
World.
vibe as Disney World.
Vibe is Disney
You
World.
must have a big, juicy
I grew up
brain to
near
make a
a
sentence
place
that
called
long.
Santa's Village here in northern Illinois. I don't know if you've heard. Legoland, nice. And it was just like the weirdest kind of like knockoff Six Flags, but like very small. They like went out of
Okay.
business and like turned into like a petting zoo. But then in October, when I was a
Solid
teenager,
performance.
they turned it
I
into like a
respect
haunted
you,
amusement
and I love
park.
you.
And that was kind of where my life peaked, because that was just like going through like this like amusement park that's
This
been
is the
closed down
last
for like 10, 20 years
presentation,
or
so
something.
make it count.
Wait, they did this after it had been closed?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
this
cool.
is the
Yeah, it was really
place
cool.
To be.
I think they're open again now. Maybe not right now, but
Are you
It's
familiar
a
with Rift
massive,
Tracks at
impressive
all?
tourism
yeah.
structure.
Is this the same theme park where they have like a
IKEA.
couple of the Rift Tracks shorts are like the Ice Cream Bunny and stuff like that? I know that was at like a weird closed theme park as well.
That's a real deep cut. It might
Taj
be,
Mahal.
but that's a really
Yeah.
deep cut.
IKEA,
Now I have to do some research.
Yeah. Oh, that was quick.
Whoa, quick! I mean, a massive,
We're in the
impressive
presence
tourism
of a
structure.
guessing
Great clue right off the bat.
genius.
So,
Yeah. I mean, I think it's the Sears Tower, but whatever.
sure. Yeah, right. We still call that the Sears Tower here.
Did you buy in Chicago?
Let's see how the score
What?
shook
Did you
out.
buy a
Oh,
house
yeah.
in Chicago? Nice.
Yeah, I'm in Lakeview.
That
I mean,
means
I
the
guess I shouldn't
winner
say that on the internet, but that's
is-
roughly where I am.
Just try and find me. There's millions of us.
There's millions of Ryan DeGeorges in Chicago.
That's it. That's the game. Sock drawer wins.
Well
Now it's
done,
time for
Sock
my
Drawer.
A very thick
A
lasagna.
good man and a
Hold
Muppet
the
fan,
noodles.
You
so
brought
he
the
deserves
funk.
the win. Excellent.
Cool. What are we gonna do
sh-
next, chat?
Yeah, should we jump into, Champed Up or something? Should we take a detour to Jackbox of years past and then come back? The world is our oyster. We do want to stick with games that have an audience, so people can play
We
along.
can do
which are most of our
anything.
games. Yeah. Murder Party, Champed Up. This is such a polite chat. Everyone's GGing.
I love them. They're my children.
What'd you say?
I love them. They are my children, and no one can hurt them. They must be protected.
We should look at Ryan's baby pictures. I mean, I don't have one in arm's reach. Here, let's see. Maybe on my phone.
Alright, we got some TMP2. We got a lot for TMP2. What do you think, Ryan?
TMP2 is a great game. I would not be ashamed to play it.
I wouldn't be caught dead playing TMP2.
I would never. It's no George Washington.
Alright, let's load up some TMP2. Let's see how smart you guys think you are.
There, you see
Is that
that?
baby Ryan? Aw, he was actually born this height.
I was born this height with a bindle and a little hobo hat.
Okay.
TMP2 is great. The way they plussed that game from TMP1 is always impressive to me because TMP1 was so cool, and they made it even cooler with TMP2.
I love this game.
Agreed.
It's got like the perfect combination of like gothic aesthetic, which I obviously like, but at the same time makes me feel smart when I'm playing it.
Yeah. And in my opinion, doesn't make you feel not smart when you screw up. Like, the killing floor as a game mechanic was such a smart idea. Like the idea of you lost, but you can still maybe stay in the race by playing this ridiculous minigame. If you have played the last two games, why don't you sit out, let somebody else get in,
Or else.
and or else, yeah, the redacted will come and murder you. And otherwise, yeah.
I'm gonna turn on subtitles in case you guys have us on mute because we're so annoying.
And you are sharing the screen, just so you know.
Good cat.
That's something you wanted to be doing.
Thanks, Ryan.
I didn't want to presume that you didn't mean to do it.
I just forgot to transition the screen here. I'm gonna do one of these. Cool. Alright, so I'm gonna type that into the chat. Several people are typing. I'll wait. You guys go ahead and get your message out there. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm in no
Well,
I don't mean to interrupt.
It's this, like a substitute teacher. Like, if I'll wait until everyone's quiet.
Yeah.
We're not leaving here until I finish this math lesson.
Alright, let's get that code out there. Got
So-
people in.
That is quite the code.
Outro.
Yeah. Listen, sometimes you can't have a game naturally with your partner, and you need to go to in utero solutions to play Murder Party 2.
So the room's full of players now. So what if you still want to play?
Unfortunately, there's no way to do it. Now, we've looked into it scientifically. Only 8 people can play this game safely. I'm kidding, of course. Just join the audience at jackbox.tv. Use the room code UTRO, and in TMP2, the audience can collectively win the game. So if you're better than the players, you're going to walk away with that theoretical claymation crown.
And I think the audience is better than the players, so you have my vote of support.
They're just better people.
They're just, yeah.
Look at these awful people in the actual game. They're terrible. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah, I see a name neighbor, Bella. My name's Belia. And
Yeah, I had to look close to see if you'd gotten it.
hello, name neighbor. Name neighbor is a tough thing to say.
Neighbor.
Oh man, is that Tyler in the chat? I think it might be. Yeah, it's Tyler. Hi, Tyler.
Hi, Tyler.
Tyler I know from Killer Queen.
Oh, cool.
And then it looks like, Tyler, you can actually start the game. Unless it's a different Tyler. But some Tyler is the VIP and can start the game. Press everybody's in to start. And you can do that just, whenever you feel like it.
Take your time, Tyler. Let's revel in this.
We know you're intimidated.
God, do I want to start the game? Am I that kind of guy? I love this old school 70s logo.
Oh, I don't like it. I love it.
Okay, great. I thought we were gonna have our first fight, Belly. This intro's so good.
Again, not a fan. A super fan.
Super fan.
I felt really bad I hit Tim with that because he gave me some art asset that I really needed and I was like, Tim, I'm really sorry, I don't like this. And I just like gave him a minute and was like, I love it. And I just imagine for like a brief second he was like, oh no.
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die.
That's great.
He's a good sport.
Welcome to
Tim's the
Trivia
best.
Murder Party. I flooded the
do you like
roads
Tim?
myself to
Yeah,
strand
don't let
you
him
here
hear
to
that I
fight
said
for
that.
your life. Only one of you will survive. And then we'll discover who the true killer is. Just kidding, it's me.
Now there seems to be,
Definitely me.
and maybe this is, I'm
Alright,
way behind the game.
first
I'm aware of
question.
the Cookie Brigade at Real PAX.
Which of these pies does
Not
not
that this
contain
isn't real
animal
PAX,
flesh?
but physical PAX. But there seems to be a virtual Cookie Brigade going on, which
But
I
there's the
absolutely love.
audience, too.
I don't know if the cookies are emotes. I don't know if they are simply fictional cookies, but I love that that tradition is still going on.
Yeah, that's great. I like, there's also one room in the server called
Time's running
Line
out.
Simulator, where everyone's just chatting as though they were waiting in line for something.
Oh, that's just wholesome.
Yeah,
And the
just like
correct
people,
answer
just like
is,
asterisk, like scoots
who got the
forward an
question
inch.
right?
Oh, that's so good. Man, PAX people are the best.
The rest of you, it's time.
All right, first killing floor,
Welcome to
or
the
killing
killing
room
room.
in this case.
Oh, Tyler's
Keep
gonna
going.
die.
Eggs.
Eggs. Sorry, Tyler.
You're going to drop down this board and try to
I remember,
avoid the
I wasn't
death
on this game,
zones.
but I remember during production there was
Someone
some
needs to
talk
pick
of like,
which
will
slots are
pegs
death
work? Can we do
zones.
pegs? And
Hey,
you know, you may have
pick the
noticed
landing
if you're a
slots for
Jackbox
kill.
fan, our games are usually 2D. We don't usually need physics. But Ben was like, I'm gonna make physics work so that we can do pegs, and it was
Let
very
the
impressive.
games begin.
Yeah, this is,
Pick a spot
yeah, I
to
guess I
drop
never really
from.
thought about that,
I'm
but you're
sure
right.
everything will work out for
Yeah.
you.
Basically, this and Zeeple Dome have physics.
Ever heard of
Yeah.
chaos theory? Well, this is chaos.
Also, I
fact.
love Zeepeldome. I know that.
Zeeple Dome's great.
I know that, that's a controversial take, but I don't
Yeah.
know why.
Hey, good work with
No,
the
I
death
mean it's
zones.
great. I think that some people were like, it's not what I want from a Jackbox game or something like that. But
That's fair.
if you get into it, it's always a good time.
And if you don't, it's because you're bad at it.
Yeah, and if you can't accept that
We're not
you're
done
a
with
bad
you yet.
person, then that's
You're
your
a
problem.
ghost now. Keep playing, and you just might steal someone
Zeeple
else's
Dome's really
life
fun.
force and win the game. Oh, by the way, the audience is a player.
That
now
was a
who
game
win the
that Mark
whole
pitched,
frickin'
and he was
game.
like,
Hot
I think
tip,
for the pitch, I'm
join
just
the
gonna
audience
take
at
in.
any time.
I hope he's okay with me telling the story. He's like, I think for the pitch, I'm just going to take in a bunch of objects and a ball, and I'm going to show the ball, and I'm going to hit the
Let's try
objects. And
another
I'm like,
one.
Mark, I love you, but that's not a game pitch.
Who wrote the music to
You
Kinky
need to
Boots?
show how it works as a video game. But you know what?
Kinky Boots. I've never even
gotta
heard
think.
of this.
Kinky Boots? I've never seen it, but I heard it. I've heard of it, and I know it to be a good musical. And I think I know the answer to this, but I'm not sure. The emotes are free,
Almost
but
out
we're
of
taking
time.
money for Cookie Brigade. Great, and I assume Cookie Brigade is usually for Child's Play or similar charity,
Who
so
picked?
give some money to a good
Yes.
cause.
Cindy Lauper.
Cindy Lauper, yep.
The rest of you who are still alive, time for consequences.
Time for consequences.
Bonjour!
If I ever become a
Welcome
parent,
back to the
that's just
killing
gonna be my
room.
go-to. Like misbehaving, time
It's
for
time for
consequences.
donations.
Consequences.
You each get $500. Give some of that money to your friend. The person with the most cash at the end will die.
Hey, Lemon.
But if you give to someone and they
I
have
love
$800
this
or
game.
more,
I love
will
all the
kill
money
you
games
instead.
because there is an empirically
Begin.
correct way for everybody to get out of it just fine, and it's only that everybody tries to screw each other over, which always happens. Would someone give $69? Asked Tangent, and yes, someone needs to do that. Can we? We've been through so much
Hurry
this
up.
year. Can somebody please just give $69?
We will also accept $420.
Let's see who
Yes.
gave what to who.
300.
Ooh, that's 800.
69.
If you're
Nice.
overfunded, you're safe. But
Overfunded.
you spent your money unwisely.
Can you not spend anything at all? Is that an option?
I don't think that's an option. I think if you do that, you die.
Okay.
If you miss out. But I may be wrong.
Yeah, just with this game in general, I'm just like, whatever I do, I'm going to die.
Let's keep moving. What is written on the tablet the Statue of Liberty is holding?
I believe I know this.
I also heard recently that there's a tiny Statue of Liberty in France that was built at the same time, and it's facing her big sister.
Yeah, I think that is true. That's one of those weird.
I would never lie to our audience.
Yeah, no, of course.
Time to stop.
This is a fun version of Saw.
Yeah,
This.
You didn't think
Exactly.
Saw was fun?
right.
It's just a series
Come
of
with
fun
me.
games, a fun, challenging experience.
Yeah, cut off a little bit of your
We're
own
going to play
flesh,
with
have a good
mirrors.
time,
That's
lose
like a
some weight.
blather around description of
Oh, hey,
Saw.
look.
A
The
fun,
ghost of my Aunt
challenging
Mildred
experience.
is writing on this
Yes,
mirror.
that's right.
She has her own consistent
Ooh, the
handwriting.
blood.
Now, Aunt Mildred is going to write a different word. But so will everyone
Unbelievable
else.
pain.
Draw a word on the mirror, and maybe you'll trick someone into thinking it's
Pay
Aunt
attention
Mildred's.
to Aunt Mildred's handwriting.
Go ahead and
See
start
who
writing.
is really the Aunt Mildred.
Pay
who is
attention to the
figure.
words as they appear, and try to spot my auntie.
This is such an Arnie Niekamp game idea. Where it's just like, what if everybody wrote and you had to just watch their handwriting? I believe Arnie is Aunt Mildred as well. His handwriting is Aunt Mildred's.
So many convincing words to choose from.
A lot was
Now,
going on there.
Type the word that Aunt Mildred wrote, or you die.
So this one, I feel like you can do a little bit of process of elimination just because some of these words are spelled out fully.
Enter the right word now, or you die.
Yeah, put your designer hat on.
Yeah, pretend you're Arnie.
Would the
Did
real Aunt
Arnie? It was
Mildred
one of the
please
words
stand
Aunt
up?
Mildred can type, as programmed by our designers, Bedro.
Oh,
Hashtag pretend
that's a
you're
weird
Arnie.
mistake. It's time for you to join my Aunt Mildred.
Oh, you both beefed it.
Oh, my neighbor's dead.
Oh, you hate to see. Well, you know what the good thing is? Bella can still possibly win the game because ghosts are not out.
It's true. You just have to retake their life force. Simple as that.
Right, you just have to absorb their being.
We're here. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round.
All right, so who's
Next
still? We have
question.
4 alive players still.
Who killed Medusa?
If Tyler wins this, I'll subscribe to his Twitch channel.
That is a lot's at stake.
For like,
What is he? What does he have? Right, okay, let's not be crazy. What does he have to do if he loses?
Oh, he has to subscribe to mine.
Good. Good, I love it.
Well, it's
And
more
it-
likely that he's gonna lose than win, so I don't know if that's fair.
Almost out of
Oh,
time.
I think it's fair.
Who picked this?
Gracias. Oof. Not looking good.
Follow me.
Tyler says deal. Nice. Okay. We're in.
Yes.
Room
Ah,
420.
the lost art of
That's
letter
the weird
writing.
number.
I'm going to dictate
I-
a message to you.
Nailed it.
Write down as much of what I say as you
The
can.
great thing is I'm getting
Everyone else
Twitter
will be
DMs
typing
from people
too.
who can't figure out
And
how
if
to
anyone
chat
does a better job
on
than
the
you,
actual
you die.
chat. But hello from
And
Ann
the letter
Kern,
begins,
really
now.
great Jackbox fan and artist
Dear
who made
person
the
who's
4 pillar
behind
that
me
you see
in line
behind me
at the
here.
coffee shop.
Which side am I
I'm
up there?
sorry you knew
That
what
was a
you
team
wanted,
gift for you
but
to know
we're
Jacket,
frustrated
and
that I was
I commissioned
taking a
Dan to do
minute
it for us.
to decide. Some of us
And also she says, do you still have the hat? I don't know what hat you're talking about. You're talking about this stylish Jackbox
Look out
beanie?
your
I do still have it
window.
right here.
You can direct from, we
Time's
actually
up.
tweeted from the Jackbox account.
Alright, now let me get out
you
my
can
red
direct from
pen
there,
and give
that
this a
will have
once over.
instructions
And
for
what's the result?
Discord and everything.
But did anyone
Yes.
do better than you?
Yes, go to the Jackbox. Anne knows where the Jackbox
You get to
is.
live for now,
just being
but I'm
obtuse.
keeping my eye on you.
Wow, Tyler survived. Not looking good for my subscription.
Made a bold claim you're gonna have to live up to here.
Let's try another one.
How's the audience? I should have checked how the audience was
When
doing.
life flips you upside down and drops you headfirst into
Good,
the
I
floor,
bet.
what professional wrestling move is that?
Probably.
When life flips you upside down and drops you headfirst into the floor, what professional wrestling move? Tyler knows this one. Tyler knows about WWE. I'm sorry I picked a favorite here.
I mean, it seems like you picked an anti-favorite because you have to
Yeah.
spend money if he wins.
That's true.
I really hope the Boston Crab is just one we made up as a fake answer, because that is a great name for it.
What would that look like?
It's sort of you have to like do
Crouch
this.
down.
Yeah.
Picked this.
Pile driver. Oh, everyone got it.
I'll have to kill my writers.
Wow, everybody.
I'll have to kill my writers.
Let's keep moving. What
The
figure
rarely
skating move
seen
involves
just
spinning
move
your
down the
partner
hall
by the arm
animation
while
when
they're low
nobody
and
goes to the
parallel to
pillar.
the ice.
So smooth.
Head on and go. What name of a figure skating move was funny enough that we wanted to make it a question?
What?
Or thematic to the game enough?
What was that, ice skating movie about
Almost
the
out of
controversial
time.
figure skater?
Oh,
This is
I,
just going
Tanya?
around. Yeah, that's all I know about ice skating.
Picked
And you
Yes.
totally retained a lot because you didn't really remember her name.
Yeah, right.
I want to show you
I know
something.
it's hard.
Look, it's very difficult.
It's hard to ice skate.
That's true.
Let's play with spooky dice.
All right, Tyler's on the killing
floor
floor now.
To your score.
Now I'm just
I'll
invested in
kill the
Tyler.
player with the lowest score. But go over
Invest in Tyler.
21 and you die instead. And don't forget.
So it's
if
sort
you
of like
roll a
Dice
skull,
Blackjack.
That adds 1
Yes,
to everyone's
Blackjack
score.
box.
Oh,
Something like that.
if the Jackbox plane goes
Honestly,
down, you have to
it's
check the
mostly
Blackjack
just an
box.
excuse to use these cool skull dice.
Yeah, so if no one dies, like if everyone gets it right, eventually just random people are sent to the killing floor, right?
Yeah, I think. What is it? I think if
busted.
there's 2 in a row where nobody dies, then there's an all-player
Dice,
killing floor.
explosions.
Well, I think
Now
it's
that's
random because there was.
entertainment.
Oh, well, I don't know, actually.
I could be wrong too.
You're always wrong.
It's true.
Audience is doing super hot. They're in second place right now, I think.
Yeah,
Let's try
audience has a
another
chance at this. And do remember
these
that if
authors
the
spend
audience
some time in
wins,
prison?
everybody in the audience has to buy a Jackbox Party Pack. So that's the bet we made.
Yeah, we had this agreement.
Yeah.
Forget.
You all agreed. It's available on all major digital platforms. October 15th. If you want to buy it on Steam, you can pre-order it now and get a discount. Shop.jackboxgames.com.
Can't believe we're selling it at a discount. We're crazy.
Listen, we have to feed our families, but not if it means we can't give you this discount. So please,
Time's almost up.
get in now while you can. Already, let's get some love in the chat for people who already pre-ordered. Joke's on you, I'm already gonna buy it. Fair enough. Tyler, again at risk in a scratch-off. I love scratch-off.
Gift.
Mm-hmm.
Scratch
And who else is
finds
with them? I
for
can't
$signs
read
to
my
live.
particular
If you
views
keep
too
scratching,
small.
I'll
Okay.
give you cash for every dollar
Okay,
sign
okay.
you find.
Okay.
But if you scratch off
There we
even
go.
one skull, you die.
Yeah, seems familiar. Does a discount apply in
It's a scratch.
Australia? Does it, Belia?
Yeah,
think
if
it might
if
be-
you order it through Steam.
Okay, great.
It's just, it's upside down, so it's actually a 1%
Wouldn't it
discount.
feel good?
You actually
to
are paying
scratch
us
some
more.
spots?
Panic.
Oh, Tyler, no.
The contest is almost over. Ugh, lame.
Yep.
You know
Well,
what a
Tyler can
losing
still
ticket
win, but
means.
he's officially dead.
Rip.
Rip indeed. Has anyone in the chat seen the secret live-action doll deaths that rarely come up?
Let's
I
keep
haven't even seen
moving.
that.
They're extremely
Each of these
rare and
countries
very fun.
has some mountains.
Or isn't there also like once per game Easter egg, like once per downloaded game Easter egg?
Yes. I believe, if I'm thinking of the right one, there is. The escape room in the game.
Yeah, which you can only get once per down. That's crazy to me.
Yeah. Each of these countries has some mountains.
Time's running out.
Wow, I would have guessed they all did.
Doesn't every country have at least one?
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, unless it's like a rocky Eastern
Yes.
European area, you would think. Yeah. I mean, listen, Romania has to have one because no
Only
Dracula lives
Ghost
at the top
got
of
it
the mountain.
wrong. Too easy.
That was the obvious answer.
I think
Let's try
every
another
country
one.
deserves at least one mountain.
How
And,
many
like,
years
a
ago
nice
is
lake.
fourscore and 7 years
Yes.
ago?
Yeah, thank you. If Belia is elected, there will be a country, a lake in every country, and a chicken in every pot.
A nice lake, you know?
Yeah. For people who aren't American, do you even know what fourscore and 7 years ago refers to? I guess it's probably famous enough that you would. There is a US-centric toggle to turn off questions about the states.
You're welcome, Australia.
Who picked
Yeah.
this? I don't like seeing
What's the score?
that.
20 years?
Yeah.
This is taking forever. And I still need to hose the place down before my next guests arrive. Let's
A
speed
lot of
this
people are
up.
typing. Oh, we made it
Okay,
to
this
lock
is a
and
game
key. You
where
guys are really
only one
good.
person can
So I believe we made it all the way to the
survive,
10th
so-
question. And now
I
we've got to
hope you
kill
don't mind
somebody.
a little water. Only one of these keys will open the lock to your tank. Pick the right key before you drown.
Zeno Veritas says, for it to be 69, a score would have to be 15.5 years. And I think you're correct.
Smart. That's math that I appreciate.
I always mix
Mhm.
up my keys at home too. Ugh, so annoying. Try.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that water's
One
rising.
last chance to avoid drowning.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
You hate
There
to
are
see
worse
that.
ways to go. Unless you have a fear of drowning, then it's real bad.
I think I have a fear of drowning.
I think that's a healthy fear.
Yeah.
Glad to see
I would
you're the
prefer
one
not
to
to
make it
drown.
here alive. Only
Yeah.
you be the one to
Oh,
escape.
okay. Well, I'll change what I was planning for your
I'm
birthday.
going to give you a category. Scary stories.
No,
to
I think
tell the dog.
Counting and Heights both seem like
Tell each
really
answer that fits
good
the
fears.
category,
Like,
Yeah.
that could
and then
happen.
press submit.
You should be worried about it.
Yeah, oh yeah, you should definitely be worried about like don't have an
Let's see the
irrational
right
fear
answers.
about it. You know, you're not gonna
No.
drown in the bathtub or anything.
You move
Yeah.
over
Reasonable.
one space for each
Yeah, I mean,
correct
come on.
answer.
My mom is not comfortable going over, say, a
Well,
bridge over
you'd be
water.
close
Like, I
to
mean,
the
she
edge
will
if
do
you
it,
got
but she's
either
not
of those
into
right.
it.
Interesting.
Oh wait, did you
Even
think
if
it
it's
was
a,
going to
you
be
know,
just
structurally
you?
sound.
Oh, that's cute. If a ghost catches you, they'll steal your life force. Then they can try to escape and win
Alright,
the
so
game.
Loki's in the lead.
Here's everyone's
And-
next question.
You know, I don't
They
like your
get a
chances,
third
Tyler.
chance to help them catch
If
up
I'm
to
looking at where you are in the back here.
You can pull it off, I think.
Good.
I like the audience's odds too.
I like the
Time
audience's
is
odds.
almost up.
So, okay, yep, audience speaking up.
Bowling terminology.
Terminology.
Shotgun formation.
Bad pros, pinstripe. These all seem reasonable.
Yeah, they could all be right. That's one of the fun things.
Yeah,
They could all be right or they could all be wrong.
yeah. It always throws me off when they're all wrong. It's like when you pick C too often in the Scantron
Yeah.
exam.
Don't look
Yeah.
back because there's a ghost right there. Picasso paintings.
Large bather. It's a good
They
name.
called me in college. I don't know what that means. Oh, my cat's got something in his mouth. 1 second.
Okay.
It goes to your life force. Don't fall behind.
Oh, Mr. Business. Always
It's
up
only
to tricks.
darkness. Oreo cookies.
Sugar-free Oreo Thins Cool Mint Cream Oreo. It's all sound like Oreos I've seen. Is there a sugar-free Oreo?
Time is almost up.
Yeah, there probably is, right? It's like stevia cream. Ugh. Hate that I said that.
Another life force swap.
Rookie back in the lead, but a lot of folks on your tail there, Loki.
Roman numerals.
It was a piece of plastic. Just
Uh-oh.
updated.
Crisis averted?
Mm-hmm. Press averted.
Okay.
Roman numerals.
Yeah. No end.
Nice.
Uh.
Ooh. Life force
Oh.
swap.
Enjoy
That's a
oblivion
swap.
in the darkness. Stage names.
Interesting. I
You know
want to
that-
say... But
Do you know that Katy Perry has a cat named Kitty Purry? I'm not making that up. I wouldn't lie to you guys.
that is ridiculous.
It's really cute though.
I mean, it's kind of... nothing but respect. That's great.
Next question. Car engine parts.
It's like if you had a cat named Ryan DePurgy.
But then people will be like, why did you name her after the Purge? The time of the year where all crime is legal. Like, no, it's like my name, you get it? I don't know what you mean, but since this is the Purge, I'm killing you and I'm killing your cat.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
These guys are doing great.
80s
Yeah.
Common English
The audience might
letters.
take it. And actually, Tyler's kind of sneaking up, too. I don't want to say anything because I'm going to give it away. I have all sorts... I like that it spells pie, though. I will say that.
I love when it spells pie.
Yeah.
Or pie, which is Spanish for foot.
Oh, okay.
4 stolen life force.
Now, I think
Not so
this is
fast,
a new for
audience.
TMP2
If you
thing.
wanna
There's
break
the,
through that
barrier
more
here.
than 75%
Now, I'm going to say
on this
for the audience to
question.
get past the barrier, it's got to be like
And if
80 or
you're still
90%.
alive and wanna break through,
Right.
you have to
It's
get
like a little
all
bit of a
3
higher
answer
bar.
choices right.
Because, there's a lot of different people. It'd be too easy if it was the same. So, but they might do it here.
Audience is in the lead.
Is it enough?
You're
Uh-oh.
better than I thought.
I like freshman orientation. Tyler,
Yeah.
no way!
Tyler could do this. Now I'm rooting for Tyler again.
Tyler, please, my sub-bucks.
Time is almost up.
Can the audience Google fast enough?
Ooh, no dice. Oh, 1%.
No.
You have to get all the right answers to
Okay,
escape.
no luck for Tyler. Oh!
Wow. Totally
That was the-
unexpected.
One of the closest games of Motor Party I've ever seen.
Yeah. What was it on Tuesday? I think someone won with Mother's Wig, so we got that bonus scene. That was cool.
So good. Darth Pardo, well done, sir.
Good job. We're both
Oh,
very proud of you.
Mm-hmm. Your mother and I are very proud of you. That was great.
I want to do a drawing game.
Okay.
What do you
Is
guys
there... If only there was a drawing game in the Jackbox Party Pack 7.
think? If
Out,
only.
out October 15th on all major digital platforms.
Which you can pre-order today for 10% off, actually.
I'm not going to for 2 reasons. 1, I work here, Belia. I've already got it. 2, I hear there's no drawing game in it. I won't be caught dead with a game without a drawing.
Well, you're in for a shock and surprise. Because there is a drawing game.
What?
Absolutely, my friend. Let us
Oh,
play
you must
it.
be referring to Champed Up.
Yeah, we're out of our gourds here. We're out of our gourds here, chat. We included a drawing game in this new party pack just for you.
it's too much of a value. I don't think you are prepared for this.
Honestly, you can't afford not to get this party pack.
No.
And there's the lovely intro screen. All balloons
Ah.
floating up.
I love it. It actually, Allard says that this is not on purpose, but it does look a lot like our sort of the neighborhood where the office is.
Oh yeah, the office
it
I've
feels-
never been to.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't know, but no, I think it's such a cool intro.
It's I remember asking him too. I was like, are we planning on doing like Chicago skyline kind of thing? And he was like, maybe.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that was kind of something that he considered.
Yeah, for sure. Cool. Yeah. So if you've played in that last one, sit out.
Sit
let other
down.
people get in. Sit down. Calm down.
And I'm going to post the room code in the chat whenever I feel like it. Once you guys settle down a little bit.
Yeah. When you've earned it.
And there's the room code. I hope I typed it in right. There's a lot of lines in this room code.
Chupunga says, I'm definitely buying Jackbox 7, but I never pre-order anymore. I respect that. There's, if you want to buy it when it comes out, that's totally fine. Just in case you didn't realize, though, if you pre-order it, there's a discount. So if you want to save a little bit of money, it's an option.
It's like if you get to IHOP really early and you get like the special, and it's a little bit less expensive than if you got there at like 11.
Yes.
Is that a thing?
Or, yeah, I don't know. I believed you. I was like, Elliot has a lot of IHOP hacks that I'm not aware of,
I don't
but
know if
I'm
I've
guessing
ever been to IHOP actually.
I'm gonna just agree because she would never lie to me.
We have some mods here. Lemon. We got Yuxi.
Oh, sweet.
Cool.
Oh, Yuxi is dangerous in this game.
Oh,
She
man.
is quite good. I would say it's also like if you go to Krispy Kreme when they're about to close, and they're just like, take another free dozen donuts. We're gonna throw these out anyway.
Yeah, it's
That's kinda what
exactly.
it's like.
That's a much better analogy, I think.
Well, it's not an analogy contest, but I feel like mine.
So before the donuts are in the dumpster, so to speak, head over to Steam and pre-order your copy of the Jackbox Party Pack 7, or else we're just gonna throw it away.
Couldn't have said it better.
Marketing!
We're actually taking a page out of Nintendo's book. This is a limited time offer, then we're throwing this game
Welcome
away.
to Scrollaceum. These talented trainers are
We spent a lot of time on it,
about
but-
to see who's the best at creating champion characters
perfectly
with unusual skills. Will the
It's perfectly
underdogs
good.
take
It's
down
old,
the
but
heavy
perfectly good.
favorites? It's time to
Not
get
even scary
champed
yet.
up.
Let's get champed up.
Oh, champed up. So you'll recognize
In
the
this
voice
first
of
step,
Tom
the
Gottlieb, who also
trainers
plays
will be
Cookie,
prompted to
hosting this
draw
game.
and
Doing
name
a really great turn as
particular
this
type of
drawing stadium
champion
announcer.
Character. They'll be equipped with two tools,
And, well, I'll just shut
a
up because he's
pen
telling me
for
to play.
drawing and a thick marker for coloring in. Once a
I
character
love
is drawn
coloring
and named, it
the way that it
can
works in
be
this game.
submitted. The timer's
You
been
guys will
set.
see once you start
Off
playing,
we
you'll know
go.
exactly why. But it's like you draw the line and then the highlighter kind of like leaves the line. You're not drawing over the line. I'm describing this very poorly. You have to just do
No.
it. You just have to see it.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, I agree. It feels like an evolution of what Patently Stupid had done, except it's a little more elegant. And it's super fun to do.
Definitely. Do you have a favorite fighter?
That's the thing. It's so difficult. They're all really good.
I think it's a really easy choice.
Okay. Well, I tell you what. Before you say it, my thing would probably be glass of water head guy who's a boxer.
Yeah. I love
Yeah,
that.
but I know by your reaction that was not the real correct answer. Though.
That's usually the one I pick. That's usually
Oh,
the one I
okay.
go for, but my favorite is Giraffe Guy.
Oh yeah,
It's
giraffe.
so
guy.
wacky. Imagine him running around a ring, just kind of like hitting people with his very long neck. And the little eyes. I don't know. I think it's very cute.
But then there's like Chicken Lady,
Everyone loves Cone Lady.
Cone Lady. There's just no bad choice.
There's so much fan art of Cone Lady, it'll make your head spin.
Have we gotten into Rule 34 fan art of Cone Lady yet?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
There's a lot of fan art out there.
Let's just say this has been on my mind after we revealed the Devil's Mom.
Oh man, that's real. That exists. That's out there on the internet.
Yeah.
Oh no, where on the internet? There are so many places. Just let me know so I can go to avoid it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to accidentally type this in.
Yeah.
Just adding it to my blocked list.
I mean, to be fair, she is a very lovely devil.
She's lovely. Yes. You know what? Whatever you wanted to imagine about her is fine with me.
This music bops.
So good. It's so good. And it's like, it's Andy Poland. It's not even what I would normally think of as his, like, musical style, although that's, in a sense, means nothing because he can do any musical style. But he just nailed it. It's so good.
I wish I was 1/10 as talented as Andy Poland.
20 seconds remain.
Yeah.
Players
I feel the
need to
same
name their character.
about you. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, we have fun. We're actually mortal enemies off cam.
Yeah, we can't see each other. No, Andy is so talented. I mean, Andy and Tim, we were talking about Tim earlier, I just feel like the old guard Jackbox are just like, can literally do anything. They're both writers, they're both, have other skills, I assume.
But not what the
Yeah, I
contest
feel like
will
everyone
be.
at Jackbox
So they
is
must
kind of
analyze their
multi-talented in a
opponent's
variety of
unique
different
skill set
fields.
to create what they hope is a worthy challenger.
I think that's the advantage of being
Let's
like
see
a
the
small company.
drama
You're starting out small.
unfold.
Yeah.
It's like you have to have a bunch of utility players.
Yeah, and like I can't read and think at the same time, so so I just don't know how they do it.
I like to imagine you spending like an hour reading a chapter of a book,
This
and then
is
you
the
put it
same.
down, and then you're like, oh, then now I get it. I'm thinking separate.
Yeah. Exactly. But today I'm taking on multiple. I'm producing, directing, acting like I want to be here. It's voice acting. You can hear it in my voice how happy I am to be here right now.
Yeah, no, I mean, you have done an excellent job all week producing this stream, by the way.
Thanks. I did my own wardrobe today too, so.
It looks great. So did I, but like legally, I'm only allowed to wear Jackbox shirts now because they've bought my licensing rights. So.
What's your car like? Is it just like all Jackbox?
Yeah. My car is a giant Jackbox head. It does not fit into any parking garage.
People don't invite me places anymore.
But yeah, no, I'm really glad. Like, this stream has been so cool to watch, and getting to do the stage virtually is so cool because we learn a lot about people's reactions to the game doing the stage, usually in person, and it's so cool to be able to do that, even though the world is exploding.
Yeah. I really wish I could be at PAX this year. It's like one of my favorite things to do. I was doing it for my last job, was going to these different conventions, and it's absolutely one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah.
So I'm really sad that we couldn't be there in person, but oh well. Next year, hopefully.
Yeah. All right, 45 seconds to finish your challenger character. If you haven't played before and you're watching, then our contestants have drawn one character that is for a specific belt that they know about. Like, draw the, champion of being cute, and they draw something cute. And then there's drawing another character that's a challenge character to something someone else drew. They have that drawn, but they don't know what the challenge is. So they may be trying to guess based on the drawing what they're actually trying to win at. And everyone gets to draw one incumbent and one challenger. Incumbent's probably not the word that I'm looking for, but
The incumbent. Well, and also one of them is good and the other one's evil, so you can think of it that way too. That's how I like to think
Right.
about it.
totally.
It's time for the main event.
All right.
Our first opponent enters the ring.
Let's see.
And
Excellent,
In this corner, we've
excellent.
got
I like sunglasses.
these two will battle.
Yeah,
to
but
see
devilish
who
is always,
the
though.
champion of
Oh, champion of cool. This is a close race.
So you guys can vote along to think who you think is the
I
champion.
don't believe what I'm
of
seeing.
cool.
I mean, there are arguments
Oh,
on either
it's too
side here.
close to call.
Honestly, yeah.
Oh, sunglasses is winning. I mean, there's a flip character button, so that if you draw your character looking one way, but you want to flip it, you can do that. But it also, as Sunglasses has noticed, is a dance button as well.
Ooh,
Oh, destroyed.
This trainer is a quickly rising star.
I love
In
the
this
audience
corner,
size.
we've got
I really want
They'll
my
be
mic
facing
to like
off
come down
against-
from the ceiling whenever I like commentate
we'll decide once and for all
Yes.
who is
and have that
the
kind of.
champion of being
Let's
the
get
third
ready.
Yeah.
wheel.
Oh, that's amazing.
Aw,
They're evenly matched.
Sad. Yeah, I got it.
is it John or Mark?
Whoa, Nelly!
Well,
Get the ice
Well,
pack
yeah, Mark
ready.
is sad, so.
Mark is. I mean, the thing about the caption is that it really brought home the fact that
This
he's
trainer is a
sad.
fan favorite.
Audience
Now
says
entering the
Gucci.
ring.
Fuck Jerry.
One of them will be.
Trouble Kitty!
One of them
Trouble
will be
Kitty.
crowned
He
the
indeed.
champion
I imagine
of
Buff Jerry's like
making
1 inch tall.
trouble.
Oh, Trouble Kitty is just my cat.
Yeah.
Look at that smirk.
My
Yeah,
goodness.
that's a confident cat.
Yeah, that's the cat who
We're
just
witnessing
made some
greatness.
Mm-hmm. And Buff Jerry's here to clean it up.
mischief.
Unbelievable.
I don't understand. Honestly, Buff Jerry takes my heart. I'm sorry, audience. You're wrong about that one.
Well, Buff
You
Jerry can still make a
actually
comeback.
feel the
Yeah,
stadium
that's true.
shaking right now.
It's not over for Buff Jerry.
Next up,
goodness.
it'll be
Muletto.
versus.
Muletto?
Yeah. Muletto?
These two
Muletto?
are
Muletto?
facing off to see who is
Sparkle
the
Cupcake.
champion
Champion of
the
the backwoods. Okay. I gotta say, Muletto seems more like he
This is
belongs in the
getting
backwoods than Sparkle
drawn
Cupcake.
out.
But maybe that's my own prejudice.
This is better planned
It's
than I
the
could have
Clash
drawn.
of the Titans.
Yeah, that's good.
What a whack attack!
You don't see a lot of opera glasses in the backwoods.
His eyes
This
are
trainer
haunting
seems
me.
to relish this hatred.
I just hear the banjo
Moving
playing.
on, we've got versus
Deken Duncan.
one of
Atari
them
Dunk
will
2020.
walk out as the champion of dunking.
Champion of dunking.
Ooh.
I
don't know,
mean,
this audience might be a bit young for Atari.
That's
Yeah, this is actually,
incredible.
this is gonna like determine it. Yeah, this is an age
The
group question.
art of war.
Oh, it's still really close. Deken's running
I
away.
can't believe what I'm seeing.
That was a close one though.
You can see why
Good
this
job,
trainer
brah.
is so popular. Make way for
Goddess of the
Versus-
Circles. And
only
Circle.
one of them.
Ooh, these
could
are both
be
very fun and
the
abstract.
champion of
Goddess of
They
the
are.
Circles is
Perfection.
gorgeous.
I would get a Goddess of the Circles tattoo.
Honestly.
Yeah. Which I will
wouldn't,
do.
It's anyone's fight.
But I would
I'll
get it on a
do-
shirt.
I'll get the Goddess of the Circles
Are they
tattoo
down
when
for
Tyler
the
wins a game
count?
of TMP2.
Perfect. So never.
Never.
The fans are going wild.
What's your
Here's
take?
our
Is it
next
cheating to use
competitor.
like a stylus and like an iPad or something
Versus-
to play the drawing games?
These two are competing to be
If you're playing,
the champion of
if you're playing
underwhelming.
Drawful, yes, absolutely, it's cheating because part of it is the limitation of your finger is an intentional game
That's
mechanic in that game.
incredible.
If you're doing a game where the drawings are supposed to be theoretically good, like Champed Up, then it's still sort of an unfair advantage. But I think I'd let it slide.
I
Yeah.
tend to agree. Part of the charm of Drawful is that it's so just like
In my
Fast
27
and
years
loose
of
with
broadcasting,
interpretations.
I've never seen
Yeah.
a response like this.
No eraser, no undo.
Up next,
Steve, all
versus
Oh, Steve looks like he's had a
One
couple
of
too
them
many minutes.
will
Oh
rise
no!
the champion
I
of
mean,
2
it could be any
AM.
Ryan. I mean, he doesn't have my beard, so it's hard to tell. But I definitely feel the emotions from
Now,
Ryan,
this is a
just in the
duel.
day-to-day world.
Help me.
Help!
Holy
I'm trying to
smokes.
survive. Oh, but
What a
Steve
battle!
the All-Nighter guy follows me wherever I look. That was a dead heat, almost.
That was a
In
really
fact,
good
it
drawing
was.
from Lemon,
Wow,
too.
you
That
can't
was
get
Yeah, good job.
Here are the
Sign my
scores as we
We're
head
at
into
halftime.
halftime.
Wow, in the lead. So we're going to draw again for round 2. And you could make a big comeback here if you're not already in the lead.
What?
I know.
Redemption?
Yeah, not emotional redemption, but superficial redemption.
And I'm gonna be right back again.
Okay. If you're out there watching and you just can't get enough Jackbox games, well, first of all, I understand. I agree with you. We stream Jackbox. We stream from our Twitch channel and elsewhere every Thursday, usually at 3:30 p.m. Central. So join us on Thursdays for the Jackbox. Usually it's the Jackbox Party Club, but it's been the Jackbox Party at Home Club, where me and Brooke and Warren play games, and usually it'll be your first chance to play and see new stuff. So check us out on the Jackbox Games Twitch channel. The only reason we sometimes skip is if we are so deep in production that we don't have time, but games are done, man. We're going to be streaming. And we will definitely be streaming a bunch around the launch of Party Pack 7, October 15th, and thereabouts. 15th, I don't know if October 15th is what day of the week that is, but, that week we'll be streaming about it. We'll probably be streaming on that day, too. That's just how we roll. Sockdraw asks, I don't know if this is for me or not. Oh, hey, Stott. Sockdraw says, do you think we'll ever reach a point where there are too many Jackbox games? I don't think so. I think that, I don't expect everybody to play all 35 of them, even though, some people do. But I don't think there's such a thing as too much fun in the world, Buy the games you like, and hopefully you'll like a bunch of them, and go from there. I do think there might be a point where we're like, it doesn't make sense to make Party Pack 37. We should start calling it something else. But
Jackbox Series 3.
Yeah, the Jackbox Series X.
Yeah, just like completely
Right.
take on the Xbox naming convention approach. Well, I like to think of it as kind of like the kids' bot model, where it's just like, we'll get to 40 someday.
Now that's what I call Jackbox.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
characters.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah,
10 seconds, name those characters.
Oh yeah, hurry up. Don't forget, you gotta submit that name. I was just saying that we will be streaming on our own channel for the around the launch of the game. I don't know if we have any official plans on that we want to talk about yet, but I just said we'd probably be doing something.
Probably.
Yeah.
So now's the time when you draw your challenger.
Indeed.
I like that you don't know what you're up against.
Yeah. Sometimes you make a hard swing and you're like, well, this character's cute, so I'm just going to guess it's cute things. I'll draw like a fun bunny.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like, the champion of being a small sea creature. And you're like, well, screw that up. But the cool thing about round 2 is you got a tag team option where you can tag in previous drawings. And there's also there's a lot of options to use those drawings in a way that's going to make sense. Or not make sense.
Hopefully it makes sense a little bit. For some reason,
A little bit of sense.
I keep getting prompts that involve me drawing a loud person with a glass of wine is just like often what I end up having to do. Like every time I play this game, I swear. Which is fun because that's just Weekend Belia, baby. That's just that's an easy one.
Amazing. So it's coming from the heart.
Exactly.
It might be more of a Rorschach test, Belly. Are you sure that the prompts are different, but you just keep drawing the person with wine?
Just please, Weekend, be here soon.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you're following along, we have played 3 of the games in Jackbox Party Pack 7. We have played Champed Up, Quiplash 3, and Blather Round. There's also Devils in the Details, which is you need sort of more people that can talk to each other to really play it. You can play it on stream, but you need to be able to talk like Discord. There was a great reveal of that game on Xavier Woods' Up Down Down channel on YouTube. And we also, in that pack, have Talking Points, which is a presentation game. And even if you think, I don't like presentation games, I don't like talking in front of people, I don't like talking, I don't like points, I don't like any of this. We've actually found that we tried to make it not that intimidating, and because somebody else, your assistant, is making most of the decisions for you, it can have some really fun results. So
Yeah,
that's the 5 games.
fair warning, playing Devils in the Details, like, you get to be part of a new family, because you're gonna lose your old family if you start getting too into it. It's just a lot of fun. You're just, like, yelling at each other and just, like, no, get the thing, you gotta get the
second
MacGuffin.
half, which means
Oh, yeah.
it's time for the
And
red teams.
if you have like a role as, if you're the parent of the household, you will start meting out punishments just naturally. Like, no, you don't get to get a cookie.
Yeah, we should play it. But we play it on our Thursday
Let's start
stream
things off with
sometimes.
our first 2 fighters.
In fact, there should be an archive on Twitch
Who
of us
is
playing very recently.
the
Yeah, check out
champion
that
of
VOD, twitch.tv/jackboxgames. Plug.
Hot VODs.
Champion of Goofballs. Aw, I like Ernest.
Hey, I just came in to see if
We're
hello.
witnessing greatness.
What a goof.
Although, Hot Dog Man's less of the
It's
goof
not
and more
over
of just
yet.
like, I think
Here's
he's
the
like
next
actually
title up for
inspiring
grabs.
confidence. If anything.
The champion of future
Now, we've switched the
world
belt. Which of these is the
leaders?
champion of future world
Yes,
leaders? And
I'll
remember,
let you
you
know.
can definitely put
Buff
Buff Jerry
Jerry.
back in.
Buff Jerry!
Buff Jerry for Prez.
Oh, they're keeping Hot Dog
My
Man in.
goodness.
Yeah, they're rolling with Hot Dog Man. They think he's got a better chance. And Hot Dog Man is winning, but Buff Jerry's, you're
Buff
so
Jerry,
close.
come on. Buff Jerry!
Oh yeah, just barely. No, not barely.
Dang.
They got the undercut
Who
bonus
needs
and
a
they won.
teammate?
Well, listen, Hot Dog Man,
This fighter.
I appreciate what you've done for us. Don't get me wrong. Buff Jerry was robbed.
That's 2 titles for Hot
Two
Dog
new
Man.
fighters enter
Yeah.
the ring.
Yeah, didn't even swap.
Sir.
Sir
You
Hamilton.
will
Wait,
decide
Pat
who
Leon.
is the champion of
Jam the
oh,
fight. Oh, bless their
heart.
Oh my god, Jam's face. Jam the funny hat man. Look at his little
They're
face.
evenly matched.
Oh wait, I misread it. It's Jam the Funky Hat Man.
No, it's funny.
It's neck and neck.
Oh, it is? Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm looking at a slightly
We'll
compressed
declare a
screen.
winner after
I left
this
my
next
glasses
match.
in the bathroom, but I can
The
see
champion
a little
of
bit.
getting their arm stuck in a vending
Getting their arm.
machine.
I think Jam would take this one too, in my
the
opinion.
Look at those
trainers have a
arms.
decision to make.
It's like,
Yeah. He might not even be trying to get it in there. He might just be trying to get his Kit Kat out, and he gets stuck. He wasn't doing anything
Close one.
illegal. No swaps though.
I hope someone cosplays as Sir Hattleton at some point.
Me too. I want to see a Sir Hattleton at the next PAX. Nice job, Shooky.
Here's our next matchup.
Musical gal.
Musical gal.
One of them will be the champion of DJs.
Champion of DJs.
I mean, I could see both of
The
these
pen
in
is
the
fightier.
club. You know
Yeah.
the one.
Yeah, the club.
We're
Yeah.
watching a
The club that all the Jackbox
This
people go
next
to.
Yeah, the
contest
cool-
could
cool
swing
club.
things. The champion of smelling
The Jackbox
like
Party
Axe
Club, you
body spray.
There you go. That's, yep. We wrapped it
Will
up.
the players tag out?
Okay, now, Deken Duncan definitely smells like Axe body spray.
For sure smells like the inside of a middle school boys' locker room.
Fightier.
100%.
Oh, what a
He switches
huge
between
blow
Ocean
to the
Breeze
counter.
and, True Sport, but he definitely always smells like one of them.
And never gets a ton of babes.
I dare
No,
you to
sorry.
name a more iconic duo.
Nice job, Onion Cookie. The audience says
It's
good
time
bone
for our
structure.
next
Okay.
bout.
No, wow.
You will decide
Versus
who
Gim.
is the champion
A
of
little
Grumpy.
abstract. Champion of Grumpy.
No, wow is
I
for-
don't believe
has
what
a
I'm
hat that
seeing.
says no.
It's neck and neck.
Yeah, that's giving him the edge, and I think rightly
I
so.
want a hat
Down
that
to
says
this
no
next
on
match.
it.
I know.
For when I wanna
So
be
you just
like-
say,
of
No.
being sweet
Yeah,
once
just
you
refer
get
to
to
hat,
know
yeah.
them.
Mm-mm.
What will the trainers
Oh,
do?
here comes Mileto
Let's
again.
see.
Trouble
Oh,
Kitty.
Trouble Kitty.
Hee-hee.
This is tough to watch.
I think Mileto is sweeter. I'm sorry.
More like a world chump.
Oh, maybe I'm
I'm just saying.
Trouble Kitty?
Decisive win.
Oof. Just don't go for the belly rubs.
Is teamwork, folks.
Yeah. That's a trap.
That's a trap.
Here are the next two fighters.
Then the Broken Spring
Who
and
is
Tangled
the
Slinky Chan.
champion of the Spring Break.
Come on! Come on!
Oh, that's great. Good bit. Good bit.
That's
good
a very
bit.
good
We're
bit.
watching a
I hate
squiggle.
puns, but I love this.
Now they'll be battling for this title. The champion of peeing,
Peeing in the pool.
Womp womp.
Let's see, we're gonna get any
time.
tag outs?
No tagouts? Well, we're going for it.
Ah, the art. Here come the
Oh, there comes a tag out.
Sunglasses.
Oh, it's too close.
Yeah,
to
Sunglasses
call.
knows what he did.
He feels good about it.
I know.
They're evenly matched.
You gotta keep
doesn't
casual.
care.
You gotta keep casual. You know, just act like you belong.
Yeah. Oh, I thought that
There's
that was cool. I
Lion
thought we were all cool
Team
with
kids, Only in kids.
Oh, is this not the people? Oh, cool.
it. Oh, whatever.
Moving on.
Oh.
You will
The
decide
mastermind of the
who
prison
is
or
a champion
Sleep
of
the Thief.
criminals.
oh, they
Both?
both are criminals.
Yeah, I mean, both good chances here.
The mastermind of the
Holy
prison is such a
smokes.
detailed drawing too. I mean, they both
Is-
are.
Here we
Is he
go.
like playing a drum kit? Or does he have shackles?
Is that blood?
Here's the next
I mean,
contest.
yeah, probably.
The
No, it's just
champion of
Prego
political
sauce.
cartoons.
Champion of political cartoons.
Here we go.
Sparkle
Yeah,
cupcake.
Sparkle Cupcake. That feels political.
Oh, it's too close to call.
Oh, they're so close though. Oh, Sparkle's gonna take it.
What a sketchy
Whoa,
move.
that was a sketchy move.
Nice.
A tag team for the ages.
Nicely done. Onion Cookie's gonna take away.
It belongs in a museum.
Up next,
George.
The
one
claw.
Oh,
of
no.
them will be
Oh no.
the champion of gore.
Champion of Gore.
Yeah, this is what I see. This is my sleep paralysis demon.
What'd you say?
Either of these are my sleep paralysis demon.
It's the clash of the titans.
I'm more scared of George.
Now it's
Yeah, I
time
don't
to
like. I don't like George.
the
I'm just gonna
champion
say it.
of
I'm gonna be
public
brave
speaking.
and speak out against George.
What will
You know,
the
we were all
traitors
thinking
do?
it, and you actually had the brave enough to say it. So I really appreciate it.
Oh man.
Holy smokes!
You can
Oh,
say a
Steve
lot.
has a-
Pure pandemonium.
Genie.
Get in the car. It's about.
Steve's got a lot to say, and you don't want to hear it.
Yeah. Steve definitely goes to like
Oh,
public
they're
city
pulling away
council
now.
meetings.
Mhm.
Just drags on about the state of affairs and yeah.
Where there should and shouldn't be a stop sign.
Their chemistry is off the charts.
Below the belt. Nice job, Lemon.
100% of the audience said below the belt.
Moving on,
Another
you
Zubat.
will decide who is
Third one.
champion of caves.
I think that one's. Oh no, they're both Zubat. Or is that a Golbat? No, they're both Zubats. Golbat's like more mouth.
You know,
Then
I
is
can't
fightier.
I can't verify that. I've never been Pokemon
Here's the
literate.
next
Oh, is that
title.
before your time?
The
Yeah, well, it's
champion
after my
of
time.
raves.
I guess. I mean, I heard about
Decision
Pokemon on the
time.
bus when I was like a little too old to be into Pokemon,
I don't
and then
know
later
what
in
I'm
life
seeing.
I was like, seems like I missed out.
It's neck and neck.
Yeah. It was a thing.
Yeah.
Another
Nice.
Zubat. Yeah, so the joke here
what a
for you
Herculean
is that
effort.
in the game, the original Pokemon game, it's like you're walking around the caves and you're just constantly encountering Zubats, like to the degree where it's just like you can't move
Okay,
2
folks,
inches
that
without
was the
getting
final
another
match. The
freaking
judges are
Zubat.
tallying the final scores, and
There's a constant
Perfect.
point of consternation if you were like 7.
we have a winner.
What? 11% of the audience predicted this winner. Wow, wow.
Wow! Wow!
Wow, wow.
Well done, Wow Wow.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, some good draw. I mean, these are some memorable drawings.
GG's. GG
Yeah.
everybody. I like this game a lot too because I don't care about the points or who wins.
Oh yeah,
It's just like when I'm playing, I'm just like I'm having a good time.
yeah, for sure. I feel the same as I do about like TKO or any of those kind of games. Or Patently Stupid. Like the fun is just seeing people's stuff.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. So let's see. Is this gonna be?
We have about an hour left.
Okay, cool. So what should we do for our next one? Should we... Let's see. We've pretty much... We could do a repeat, but otherwise, the only two we haven't played in PAX 7 aren't going to be as good with just two people who can talk. So we probably want to dip into an older pack. We could always do Quiplash again. I see some requests for that. What do people want to play? Drawful. Quiplash, Drawful. Split the Room is a great one.
We just did a drawing room. Yeah, I like Split the Room.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about Split the Room? Would you hate it? Would you like it? Would you be apathetic?
Would you send a strongly worded letter?
Word Spud!
Dear everyone. Word Spud, a classic.
Lot around, I say.
Happened.
Fibage. Oh yeah, Fibage. Let's play some Fibage.
Oh, I'd love to play it.
This is one that Ryan worked on, so...
Let's hit it. I love Fibbage, I love Jack, not just because I worked on them, but they're so fun, and I like watching people play as much as I like playing, so I am way into it.
Fibage. From...
Fibbage?
Fibbage?
Fibbage 3, why don't you? I've told this before, but since it's a different crowd potentially, the first conception for what the theme of Fibbage 3 would be was a weird sex party at an Italian, like an Italian horror movie, where like it's sort of, it's like, like, hey, we're just having a great time. Wait, I think these people might be vampires. Are they sexy vampires? So there was some of these sort of like decor of that stayed, but eventually we moved away into a little bit more of a general weird, psychedelia.
I love the aesthetic of this game so much.
I do too. Yeah, it's real good.
Too good.
Xena Veritas reminds everyone that if you play the game today, let other people get in, and I agree with that.
I second that agreement.
The audience can play in Fibbage, getting some questions about that. So in Fibbage 3, you will be voting on a lie to try to fool the other players. It'll be added in with all the other player lies, and you're basically just trying to trip them up and make it harder for them to get to the truth.
I also love the Enough About You. Which is easier if you have, if you're playing with people you hate. And we love each other here, so.
That's true. Enough About You is really great. It was a really fun game mode to work on. I'm glad we got to do it.
Drop this room code into the chat.
Boom!
Get in there, you wacky kids. You guys got in there so quick.
Ooh!
And
we have another Ryan. Laney Butts.
For the audience, do we have a VIP? Yeah, Ryan, if you can do the honors of starting the game at your convenience, no rush. We're all just hanging out here.
We've had two name neighbors, except this is like a name clone.
Yeah, this is... Yeah, you guys just live in the same house, dude.
Yeah. Oh, there he is.
In the same name house. I'm losing it.
Kaloo Kalay.
Gang's all here. Great. And
Christopher Ali is here with us, the inevitable Count Dooku.
And they also get to guess the truth. Let's hit it.
And that darn Goose is in the chat.
This is round 1, and that means you get 500 for each player you fool.
All right. So if you've not played Fibbage before, you get money for fooling people with your fake answer. You get even more money for picking the real answer. And all of these are true. We are not just screwing around. The writers double-sourced every one of these, and these things really did happen.
How can we afford to give away so much money, Ryan?
I know. Well, that's the thing. That's why we have to keep making party games, because we give out so much money in Fibbage and You Don't Know Jack that we are nearly bankrupt at the end of every year. But we do it for you.
For a while.
Jared Orbach of Dalhousie University of Study solving the mystery of blank. As you're writing your lies, do remember that to put on your writer hat, your Jackbox hat, these are all sort of unbelievable or wacky truths. So if you put something kind of, too plausible, like the mystery of black holes or something, that's a real scientific mystery that you would imagine people would study. Probably not something we would have written. It's not funny.
Yeah.
But if you go something crazy like the mystery of why my brother's on the toilet all the time, a little too crazy, not that believable. But you may get the likes cup.
Yeah.
Still, people like your answer. You might still win the likes cup.
Yeah, you're not necessarily trying to make people laugh with your answers. So if you just put poop like for everything, then you might get the likes, but you're not gonna fool anyone.
Exactly.
Unless the answer is actually poop, then I don't know how to tell you.
And honestly, there's at least a few where it is in this game. Is it the mystery of fridge lights, the mystery of the human compulsion to eat their toenails, mystery of El Chupacabra, wedgies, castles, Bigfoot pregnancy, dolphin vaginas, dolphins in general, the Loch Ness Monster, or the presidential murder of 1923? Presidential murders, 1923. All good answers.
All except one of them are good answers.
Okay. Will you ever reveal which is the one that you hate?
Oh no, that's painful. That's
Okay.
too mean.
Okay.
It was this one. No.
Well, great. Thanks, because we wrote that one. That's the audience lie. So basically, you hate the writers. I get it now. The audience did fool some people, though. Good job, Laney Butts. I should mention you get money for fooling the audience, too. Good chunk of people said El Chupacabra. Nope. Too pedestrian. Good lie. Very good lie. That's something we definitely would have written a question about if it were true.
Ryan,
you're giving me a bad name. It's not funny enough of a lie.
What?
Now that's the truth.
What?
She's one of the few marine scientists with this particular specialty.
Cookie may be explaining this now. I'm not hearing the game audio, but for the ones that are real weird, Cookie will tell you, give you some context as to what it actually is. I forget if that's in there or not.
Yeah, it definitely is. Please raise game audio. Unfortunately, I cannot
Category.
because we're already in the game. But what I can do, maybe I can do one of these.
Yeah, that was difficult. Let me do it for you.
And do one of those.
Okay, here's your question.
Hopefully that helps.
The co-founder of
Sweet.
Earth Day and master of ceremonies at the first Earth Day rally was later arrested for
Producer
blank.
to
Co-founder-
rescue.
Enter your lies now.
Co-founder of Earth Day, master of ceremonies at the first Earth Day rally. Later arrested for blank.
Capturing the Earth.
Destroying
Destroying
the
the
literal
planet.
Earth. It's kind of ironic.
Ironic answers do pretty well, I think.
It's true.
I am very good at fibbage, so whenever I play with my friends now, they're just like, "Oh yeah, it's because you work at Jackbox, you know the answers." Like I've never actually played it I've played it as much as they have, pretty much. But it's just I'm really good at lying, and you're not.
Yeah. Once again, we're all no one's sure Belia even exists. Belia could be a cat operating a series of holograms.
Exactly. Just one of those like very sophisticated VR streamers.
Yeah. Yeah, Belia is secretly. I was hoping that by the end of the sentence I would remember her name. The Kitane Meat? No.
Oh, Hatsune Miku.
Thank you, Hatsune Miku.
That's an easy one.
All right. Did this master of ceremonies and Earth Day founder?
Oh, very uncool answer there. Don't do that.
Oh yeah, that's too far. That's not cool. And also wouldn't be funny.
I love this part.
No, too pedestrian. I love that one. Good lie. Nobody wanted to be part of that.
Ryan. Oh,
Oh,
giving Ryan a bad name.
come on, man.
And I'll just turn off the game if that keeps up. I have no problem doing that.
Yeah, for
Do
sure.
Something without UGC. I
Wow,
don't
that
care.
was very persuasive.
Definitely. And a reminder that our brand new Party Pack 7 has moderation features. for just such a thing. Actually, this one does have in the moment moderation, but we trusted you, and we were wrong to do it.
It was a horrific crime, but at least he was on brand.
Yeah, he did. He did do that.
What a horrific crime.
Yeah. Yeah, not some of them aren't as funny as others, I guess.
Okay, pick a category.
All right.
I love these photos too. It really adds to the overall vibe and aesthetic of the game.
Now listen up.
Yeah.
The last letter Beatles
It's
guitarist George
it's cool to have like
Harrison ever
the
sent was
70s
the
thing
comedian
carry
Mike
over to that.
Myers, wherein he asked him for
This is a
blank.
wild one, and I
Your
love
eyes
the answer.
now.
Which is, what again?
Which is what I'll say now. I will say I usually forget things about the games that when we stop working on them, but I remember almost every answer in this game.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I like when I forget, which it's helpful. Like Weekend Belia with some lion playing Fibbage does not remember the answers, which is just a fun surprise for like future Weekend Belia, because then it's like a brand new question all over again.
Again, this may be related to that giant glass of wine.
Yeah.
Hurry, hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something.
Oh man, this question gives me a headache and I don't know why.
There's a lot to take in. Not all of it that you want to take in.
All right, where's the truth?
All right. He asked, so George Harrison, famous Beatle, one of the most famous people in the world, wrote a letter, the last letter he ever sent. He wrote it to Mike Myers, of all people, and he asked Mike for a mini-me doll, a ticket to SNL, a quickie, a punch-out strategy guide, a bottle of ketchup, a good laugh, reply letter that he never got, a peach tree, or a signed guitar. I like the idea of George Harrison asking Mike Myers for a signed guitar.
Mm. Yeah, like, it should be the other way around, I think.
Yeah. I also like the idea of Mike Myers
right,
blowing
you
off
pick
George
one.
Harrison and never replying to his letter. Wait, is it true? No, it's not true. Good job, Count 2.
I think I would not reply to a letter from George Harrison just to say that I did that I snubbed George Harrison.
But then when he died right after, wouldn't you feel bad? You're like, oh man,
I mean,
I should have been nicer to George Harrison.
that's the level of like chaotic evil that I like to live my life by. It's just like, I don't care.
Can't argue. I can't argue. What if you sent him a reply letter back and you were like, nobody likes your solo stuff? Signed Belia.
Damn. What?
It's true. It's true. He was so enamored with Austin
Sadly,
Powers.
he didn't live to see the Love Guru.
That's crazy.
I also love being so famous that the way you would check if a mini-me doll was available for purchase was to write a letter to the star of the movie. Like, he could have easily just asked somebody to go buy him a mini-me.
The stakes
Yeah.
are doubled.
Yeah, I want to be on that
How
level of
about
fame where
some
just I can
Russian
contact
fibbage?
anyone on the planet at any time for anything.
Yeah.
What would I do with that power?
If you
It's
want to
like
use the Russian
if
version
writing a
of
letter
what
to like
goes
the head of the
around
like
comes around, you'd
Timex
say,
company
"The
and being
cat
like, what
will
time is
eventually
it?
get a
Yeah,
discount
yeah.
off
Just
the
like
You know?
texting them really quick. Just like, hey.
Right. These are really fun. So in the past, we have shied a little bit away from fibbage questions about wacky translations for sayings in other languages because it's hard to determine if they are really true. Like, is the translation not meant to be literal? Is it really used in the way we're saying? But luckily, Brian Shard, who worked on this game, did all the great music. Did he do sound effects and music or both? I think he did sound effects and some music. Anyway, he has family who are Russian, and we're able to verify all these. So we knew that we were using it not in like a cheaty way, that this was actually a correct, trivia question.
Cool.
Yeah, so we did a bunch of Russian ones. So what goes around comes around. In Russia, you would say the cat will eventually get a downpour of blank.
All right, pick the truth.
Okay, so one of these is not okay, but it is in Russian, so I'll just be quiet.
Okay?
Mice's tears. The vodka, of course, is a Russian question.
Yeah.
Very funny.
A classic go-to.
I know a surprising amount of Russian swears. Just like more than what I think is normal for someone who doesn't speak Russian, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't, because like also in Russian you can construct entire sentences just in swear words and it would make like fluent sense. So you could say like, I really
Alright,
don't
let's
like
see what
that
you guys
guy,
picked.
but the entire sentence is just swear words. Kind of like
That's
how,
amazing.
Yeah, kind of like how the English F word is very flexible. It's like that for them, but just like every word.
Ah, that's lovely.
That's a fun.
I imagine
fact,
there's some.
you guys.
I imagine there's some great Russian poetry that takes advantage of that.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's gotta be.
A little too simple. What you deserve.
What you deserve, yeah. Vodka means little water.
Huh.
Vod being water, and then the diminutive ka suffix.
So vodka is like little. I wonder how that etymology works. Like where that is. They're just like, yeah, it's kind of like water.
I think it's just a silly kind of. I don't know. It must have started off kind of silly. Like, you guys want some little water, you know?
Maybe just making fun of how prevalent vodka is.
Yeah, right. I don't know.
Mice's tears.
Mice's tears, huh?
That's
like
it?
That one. What goes around comes
Time to
mice's
pick a
tears.
category.
Ugh.
How do I mute myself?
We moderating Belia off the stream now.
Before he was a successful actor.
Hey, we were just
used to
talking
work
about
where
Mr.
his
DeVito.
job was to
Yeah.
And before he was an actor, he worked at a morgue where his job was to blank.
And he's not tall enough to swear, I think is what we agreed on.
Yes. So it's not that. He was not a professional swearer. He's too short. I love a fibbage question where we've already said something crazy before we even get to the blank.
Yeah, that's a flex.
Where we're like, it's not even the morgue thing. We're just going to tell you that.
That's a flex. Like, that's just the writers being like, look how wacky we can get.
Right.
You're not even ready for this. I love the writers for Jackbox. They're so
Oh, yeah.
funny and smart.
something
They've been
quick or
working on
use
like
the live
TikToks
for me
for
button.
Jackbox, and I'm just like crying laughing at their ideas and stuff.
I'm so into it that I've almost signed up for a TikTok account so I could watch those TikToks.
You don't
But
have to sign
Hey,
up.
seek the truth.
Good.
Yeah, I didn't. I just have it.
Okay, great.
Which you can't get it after Sunday, apparently. Sunday it's going away.
Is somebody buying them?
I don't know. It's like apparently they're just getting the Flappy Bird treatment, where like you can keep it on your phone, but you can't download it anymore. But I also have
Interesting.
Flappy Bird on my phone still. There's no reason.
Now that's a flex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, people are like selling their phones with like TikTok and Vine and Flappy Bird and all these dead apps.
Right. We got a PlayStation 3 with that Guillermo del Toro Kojima game on it. What's that called? Great reference,
Oh
right?
yeah, the PS2 thing.
Yeah.
P2.
Yes, P2. That's
Very frightening game.
Okay,
We can
let's
talk
Yeah.
offline about that, like all of my theories about that. Trim toenails. You. That's not a job.
Hey, it's a morgue. Who knows?
Oh, is this at the morgue? This was a job
Yeah.
at the morgue?
He used to work at a morgue where his job was to do this.
Oh.
Did not make the Undertakers laugh, although that'd be a good job. Just clean. Hey, hey, Danny, can you come in and just hose off the underside of the corpse?
No, not the top. Not the top.
No, that's for the professionals. We'll do the top.
Oh, just
I'm gonna be a
what they
famous
do
condemned.
at morgues. The amount of stuff they do to those poor dead people.
There's
I
a
think
lot.
it's this one. I was wrong.
It's just a really good lie. And that's correct.
Ding! Wow. Nice.
Well done. My named neighbor has clearly played this game before.
Or they're just really good
Give
at
me a category.
random trivia. Yeah,
It could be very
PT,
intuitive.
not P2, you're right. Playable teaser. Yep.
Oh, PT, right, yes.
Try this one.
Thank you, Chad.
California mobster Ciro Terranova was a terror in the early 1900s, but you probably wouldn't be intimidated if you knew his nickname was...
Now this one is a great opportunity to run wild
Type in your lives.
while still being respectful.
Yeah. I wonder how many people are gonna say Tiger King.
The great thing would be if everybody put Tiger King in, it would be really great because our decoys would fill the rest of the board, so that you'd still have enough. But then you would get to that one where it was just like, and it was also.
Uh-huh.
I love it when you get like 5 players to put the same thing on.
This game,
Usually,
it warns you if you have a duplicate answer, though, right?
this one doesn't.
Oh.
And I think there was a good reason behind that,
Finish
and I forget
quick,
what
or
it
just hit the
was.
lie for me button.
It warns you if you put the truth in, though.
Okay, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, okay. So we could get some duplicates.
Okay, which one?
Actually, I think I remember what it was. At the doing checks on player answers, we would do them all at once. So we couldn't tell you if somebody wrote something else like that because we were doing all the checks on answers after they were submitted, unless it was the truth.
Got that.
And later, for games like racketeering, we changed the way we do it so we could say somebody's written something similar.
Yeah, so budget constraints.
Yeah, right, yeah. We've now paid your computer to do better. All right, was Mobster Ciro Terranova the Mini Golf King, the Fling King, the Artichoke King, the Squirrel King, the Ticklish
Okay,
King, the
what did
Cabbage
everyone
Head King, Wimpy King, Broccoli King, Puppy King, Chicken King?
I like Puppy King.
Yeah, it's me, the Puppy King. I'm gonna break your legs.
Yeah. I mean, that's the most intimidating, is like some like big badass like mobster just has like the Wimpy King or like the Puppy King. Just like a really
Right.
cute name.
Where it's like everybody knows him as that, but you're not sure if you're supposed to say that in front of him.
Yeah, but if you don't, he's very offended.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to call me the Cabbage Head King? No respect?
For it. Mini Golf King.
He just loves mini golf.
No, it's where he buries the bodies.
Oh no! They're all in the windmill. All good lies.
Puppy.
Broccoli King.
Womp womp.
Nope.
No
Artichoke
way,
King.
the Artichoke King, huh?
I don't remember why. I think he maybe had like a legit
It's
business.
the most adorable mob
vegetables.
nickname that has the word choke in it.
Because it has the word choke in it, apparently.
He's just choking people all the time.
Urgh. That's such a terrible way to kill someone too, because you have to stand. It's like a half hour, just like it's
Final
hard.
Fibbage time.
It takes a while, and then they could have passed out. You don't actually know if they're dead. You got to check.
Fun.
Yeah.
It's not that convenient.
An odd
Final
Fibbage
Fibbage,
study
2
by
blanks.
Patricia Yang, a PhD
Love
student
the
at Georgia
love the final
Tech,
round.
This is such a good
concluded that
idea.
most mammals need
two blank
blank
one.
to blank.
Yeah, this is something the writers had wanted to do in Fibbage 2, I think, and it was decided that it didn't quite work. But after a lot of trial and error, we figured out that if you keep the blanks very close together so that they form one phrase, then it mostly did work. And you could display the answers all in one button as if they were one phrase. So you're really just kind of making one longer blank when you think about it. But it gives you the opportunity to come up with different jokes and different lies.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of it gives me like Thriplash vibes a little bit.
What vibes?
Thriplash.
Oh, yeah.
Like having the 3 answers.
Yeah, Thriplash feels like sort of the next evolution of this kind of thing.
Yeah, it's just one more.
I mean, can we go 4? Let's find out next year.
You're wild.
Quadralash.
Hurry up, use a suggestion.
Yeah, I
if
was
you can't
thinking
think of anything.
about how, like, what a spiritual success, or like a sequel to Fibbage 3 would look like, and like kind of what would be fun to include in it. And I think I left some notes for it as well. But it's,
Oh, cool.
it's
Take a
really
look and
fun to
find the
think
truth.
about, like how you would kind of make sequels to these awesome games, right?
Yeah, I mean, that comes up all the time, and it's definitely part of our conversations we're having right now of like, what games do we have ideas for? What games are people clamoring for? You know, how would we take certain games to, the next level and make it not feel just like it's, a sequel for sequel's sake, so.
Yeah.
All right, most mammals need sex to survive, 3 weeks to be potty trained, motivation to defecate, butts to poop, I think that's true, food to live,
But
21 seconds to pee, parents to be born, light to urinate, or contact comfort to sleep. So one of the challenges with Fibbage is to make sure that you construct the question in such a way that other answers could not also be right, which is why you have things like this odd study in 2015. So even though it may be true that you need butts to poop, the odd study in 2015 did not prove that specifically.
Yeah, like that's just a known. We already knew that.
We kind of figured it out. We didn't need a study.
Same with butts to poop. Well, I don't know. That's so weird because all mammals have butts. That's true, right?
I mean, definitely all mammals have similar orifices, for sure.
I'm getting a word from my producer. Yes, all mammals have butts.
Okay, done. Sorry.
I'm the producer. I was just thinking.
And also true, but that was not.
Species to survive. Yeah, I suppose that's true.
21
seconds to pee. What?
Boom. The truth.
Well, I'm not most mammals.
21.
So when you told me before the stream start, make sure you take a long pee before this starts, it was at least 21 seconds.
At least 21 seconds, Ryan.
Well done, Ryan. You nailed it. Who got the likes cup?
Daddy!
Daddy!
You came back.
Finally back from cigarettes. Comes to get the likes cup. Well done.
Good job.
Cool.
Where we go next? We have about a half hour left, so not a ton of time.
Okay.
I think we have time for another blather round, though.
Oh, that'd be fun. Let's do another blather.
It would be fun.
Yeah, let's end it on another PAX 7 game. And this is also nice because the audience can guess along as well.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, good.
How do I play a game? Oh, it's updating.
Did we push to latest during the stream? That'd be hilarious if we did.
Interesting timing, Jackbox developers.
It won't take very long.
It's done. It is done.
'Tis done. Look, this is how we are still working on this game. You can tell. We literally just built the game between last time we played it and now. And if you wanna, if you're like, how can I play this great game? Then there must be some way to transmit via data the fun we're having to you at home. Belia, is there any way to do it?
No.
Okay, sorry, that's it. We're done.
No, I'm just kidding. Of course there is. You can go to our website, jackboxgames.com. You can pre-order a game there or through Steam. Add us to your wish list if you're not ready to purchase. But if you are ready, then you get 10% off for pre-ordering your game now. It'll come out October 15th, which is less than a month away. Ryan, we're running out of time.
Oh god, I need to do a couple of things. I should have made more than just 15 minutes of Devils in the Details. Really got to get the rest of it done.
I did like, because I was playtesting Devils, and I liked, there were sometimes prompts where it was like, is the game out yet? Or you had like little notes like that. That was great.
There are a bunch of dialogue tasks where you talk to NPC characters that we had to get in before the dialogues themselves were actually finished writing. So there was this placeholder dialogue with me about why the game wasn't done yet. But those are all out. The game's done. The game's done, mostly.
Welcome to Blather Round.
Blather Round.
What do we have here? The most outrageous.
By the way, I wish I had the names in front of me. I'm sorry I don't. But some great voice actors hosting our games in this pack, two of whom I don't believe we worked with before. Blather Round's voice actor and Talking Points. But they're both just phenomenal.
Some of these words, but your options are very limited.
It's the best. So good.
Everyone else will be guessing.
Voice has got this, like, a little bit of that, like,
while you make more elaborate sentences.
So good.
Oh,
yeah, and
like
similar to if you liked Dictionarium from the last pack, Claire McFadden was responsible for a lot of the voice of that host, the sort of weird, wacky like, point of view that host had. And she also wrote this along with other writers, and the host really sells that tone so well.
Round one.
So I think people are going to love this host.
Pick a prompt and be prompt about
All right. Pick your prompts. What are you going to try to communicate
but easy
to the other players through only a few words?
Did we not get everyone in? There's 6 in, or am I reading this wrong?
Now you're going to practice a sentence that describes.
Is Blather cap at 6?
On your device, you'll see 2 word columns. Pick
Oh, yeah, I
words
think
to
it
build
might,
a sentence
I
describing
think
your
ladder
prompt,
caps at 6.
and then tap submit when you're
yeah,
finished.
And I do see, Lydia, that you suggested a 16
Oh, and you
player
can
game
choose
for
more than one
racketeering,
word
but
in each
towards
column
the end of the
if
stream,
you
we
want
do
to
wanna
get
go back to,
creative.
Jackbox Pretty PAX 7 total. Just to leave you with a taste in your mouth. Hopefully that you'll pre-order. It's a little marketing strategy known as showing you a cool game that you might want to buy.
But here's the great thing. If you're upset that you're not playing bracketeering right now, you could be playing that game today.
Yeah,
Go on
wait.
your platform of
Guess
choice. Buy Party
what?
Pack 6.
You're
I mean,
going
sorry,
first.
bracketeering would be 4.
The category
5?
is person.
5.
Perfect.
Fired.
I happen to be a person
God damn
myself.
it.
It's 4.
4,
There
that's
is a
right.
deceased individual.
IKEA.
Okay, guessers, now's your time to shine.
IKEA
Type in
makes
guesses
it
on your
back.
device.
Yes.
Everyone in the audience too.
And the mummy comes back.
Hey, presenter.
Well,
I mean, the
time
mummy-
to write another sentence.
In the past,
Makes
Samuel
days,
L.
like,
Jackson.
the same answers
Gandhi.
kind of kept coming up.
David
and I think
Bowie.
My theory is because people kind
Jesus.
of kept choosing like easier prompts, and so the easy prompt pool in the early game is pretty, not limited or anything, but just kind of
Jesus.
Elvis Presley.
And
Sure.
so, they kept getting questions that where the answer was the mummy or IKEA or Gandhi, things like that. So I see what you're doing. You're trying to brute force.
They are known
for the mama.
David Bowie, Elvis,
the,
Bob Ross.
The hints you're being given.
Exactly. We should make
George
you pay
Washington.
a small fee for every guess you make. That way to deter these kinds of things.
We're not.
They have the
I know,
same
we're
vibe as
leaving
David
money on the
Bowie.
table.
If you contributed a guess that got
Um,
used, you get points.
I do have it on some authority.
She's so
that,
tragic.
even more prompts than you've seen will be available to you when the game comes out. So
Yeah.
Freddie
she's so
Mercury.
tragic. Same vibe as David Bowie.
They're younger
It's a
than Queen.
woman.
Well
Younger
done
than
on that
Queen.
Like the
sentence.
band or like a queen?
Good
Jesus.
question. When you say
Michael
younger,
Jackson.
I assume you mean newer. Well, I
Madonna.
mean that would mean younger than Queen. She's tragic. Same
Madonna.
vibe as Bowie.
I don't know.
They're
Mama.
known
Lady
for
Time is
They're known
running
for the
out.
mama? Is that
Submit
what that says?
more guesses.
Audience got it.
audience.
They're known for the mama.
Known for the layered
Known for
anxiety.
the layered anxiety.
Someone in the audience has it
If anyone
right.
puts my name,
Keep going, presenter.
I'm leaving because I don't want
You do have the same vibe as Bowie. I've always said that.
Amy Winehouse.
Amy Winehouse is a good
Cleopatra.
Time is
guess.
almost up.
Cleopatra, maybe not as good.
They're kind of similar to
Similar
Madonna.
Failure on the first turn never feels great, but it's
What is
good
it?
for your skin.
Princess Di.
At least the audience figured
Princess
it out.
Di. I don't know if I would say she had a Bowie vibe.
Didn't they meet or something?
If you saw the answer
Maybe.
and thought, oh,
But
that
yeah,
makes
I would
sense,
agree.
then
That's-
hit my bad on your
Oh,
device.
My bads though. Yeah, these people are like they're
Okay.
known for the mama because she's the young.
I guess everyone-
queen.
It's
I mean, her
story
mom wasn't she
time.
married in, so that's fine.
I don't know anything.
It's a
about
story about a happy
I
protagonist.
barely do.
The Mummy.
God damn it.
It's probably IKEA.
Little Red Riding Hood. Moby Dick.
Moby Dick, Little Red Riding Hood.
Star Wars.
I wouldn't say Moby Dick is a story about a happy protagonist.
And a
Yeah,
fantastic.
fantastic singing. Okay.
Goldilocks
I have
and
a
the Three
guess.
Bears.
Finding Nemo.
Is there singing in Nemo?
Bippy Longstocking.
Hansel
No,
and
I
Gretel.
don't think so. Or well, there actually there's that
It's
there's
a
that
different
turtle scene. I think
genre
there's a
than
song,
Star
but there's not a
Wars.
lot of singing.
It's not known
Mamma
for,
Mia.
Not known for the song.
I wouldn't say it's known for the song.
Humpty Dumpty. Alice in Wonderland.
Whoa, a chilly
A
reptile.
chilly reptile.
What a marvelous sentence.
Cinderella.
A Star is Born.
Star Trek.
Actually, Raphael, Cinderella.
A Star is Born?
The Sound of Music.
Sound of
Mermaid.
Music.
Snow White.
Little Mermaid was my guess before Chilly Reptile.
That's a good guess.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
It's not the
Disney
same
Princess.
Jurassic
form.
Park.
It's
as
not the
Hansel
same
and Gretel.
form as Hansel and
Ooh, I
Gretel.
like that sentence structure.
Land
not
Before
the
Time.
Same form as.
Yeah,
So it's not like. Oh!
Frozen, I
Is there
see.
a reptile in Frozen?
Fantastic.
I don't know.
Someone got it
I've
right.
seen it forever ago. I don't remember a reptile.
I've never seen it. I think the last Disney movie I watched was like Little Mermaid or something.
Really? You
That
missed some
was
good ones.
Great.
Yeah, I've heard like Brave.
And hey,
Moana,
here are some
all
points
those
for
are really
everyone
good.
who contributed.
I mean, are
a
you
helpful
so you're counting
guess.
Pixar as well? So like you've not seen any of the Toy Story
Oh, I
movies?
guess I didn't realize they were different.
The category
haven't
is
seen any of the
person.
new Toy
Some of my
Stories.
favorite people are person.
I had a bad childhood.
Clearly, I
They're
didn't mean to get
happy
into this, but you need
individual.
some therapy. No, I'm just kidding.
IKEA. The Mummy.
They're a happy individual.
Donald Trump.
The mummy's pretty happy.
Lady
Back
Gaga.
from the dead to kill
Mel
you.
Gibson. Queen.
Queen. They poke fun at the
They
eating.
poke fun at the
I know the game volume is a
Mr.
little
Rogers.
bit down so we can
Bogos.
chat,
Hold on.
but if you're not aware, the game is reading all of these answers out
Bob Ross,
loud,
Jesus.
which is very fun in sort of a
Gee.
Madverse City way to hear a robot say Bob Ross.
Yeah, that's impressive technology.
It's real fun.
Jesus.
Robin Williams.
Anthony Bourdain.
You might need another sentence here. Just one little clue. And if
Yeah.
you're having trouble, you can always skip
Gordon Ramsay.
the sentences
They're
that
nothing
you're
like
saying.
Queen and Lady
Press skip
Gaga.
and you get like a fresh new template to work with. You can also
Yeah.
pick more than one like adjective. You can pick more than one word from each column.
He's so
Yeah,
goofy.
for sure.
Sandra Lee.
So
I
goofy.
can tell y'all are good friends.
They
No
poke
need
fun
to
at
type
eating,
guesses,
they're
just
goofy.
quietly enjoying each other's company.
Cardi B.
They're happy.
Michael Reeves.
Guy Fieri.
Goofy.
Goofy.
Is it Goofy?
YouTube.
Musical version of
Their
Lady
musical version
Gaga?
of
That's
Lady Gaga.
nonsense.
Unlike Lady
Oh,
Gaga.
time is ticking.
Right.
Hurry, hurry.
Mickey Mouse.
Well, you know, Aho Round knows her for her film career.
Or maybe like musical as in like theater.
Yeah, okay, I see. Like a stage
Donald
musical
Duck.
version.
Muckbanger.
Theater.
Goofy.
Sorry.
Known for the goofy spoof.
Known for the goofy spoof.
Ah yes, you know, the goofy spoof.
Snoop Dogg.
It's almost
Eminem.
over.
Maybe,
Keep guessing.
5 seconds. The audience got it. Their
Okay.
version of Snoop Dogg and
Musical version of Snoop Dogg.
Weird.
Okay, you know what? You got me. They're a musical version of Snoop Dogg. That's actually very accurate.
The good
They
news
are known
is
for the goofy
success
spoof.
will
Oh,
never
spoof.
change
That's a
you.
good word too.
Yeah.
Poke fun at the eating. It
It's
doesn't
so
matter.
goofy.
But
Honestly,
what is
my
a
bad.
where? You're guessing a place.
Yeah, Weird Al, that's a good one to try and guess.
It's a wonderful, not small place.
Wonderful, not small place. Yeah,
Oh, I'm surprised no one jumped in with IKEA right away.
I really hope it
There
is.
it is.
It's where you enjoy
Ah.
the cube.
The Mummy.
Come enjoy the cube.
Switzerland.
Yes, the cube.
Germany.
I enjoy the cube.
Canada.
Pray to the cube.
Boston.
Europe.
Europe, you know, we enjoy the cube.
Target.
Disney World.
Target.
Mansion. So much stomping
Too much
grounds.
stomping.
We all got together and decided we love that
I love to
sentence.
stomp in the cube as I enjoy it.
England.
Arcade.
Yes, these are things we all do,
Nice.
obviously.
Yeah, this just seems like a game where like robots are
It
trying
has
to
the
like
same vibe as
convince each
Antarctica.
Plaza.
other that they're real.
Chicago.
Yeah, it's like a
Pangea.
Turing test game.
Hey, Chicago.
Transform the
Pangea.
planet.
Transform Planet? What was the Transform Planet called?
Zoo.
Ah,
I don't
This
know.
place has a
chat's
massive
gonna guess
Mushroom
you before I
Kingdom.
do.
Stadium.
The audience is gonna
Col-
get it before you do.
Yeah. Times Square!
Oh, the cube. Ah, yes, the Times Square cube. I do
It is
enjoy
where-
it.
Madison Square Cube.
You actually did it. Not that I'm surprised. I had
Transform
faith
Planet.
in you.
God, what was it called? It's
The
gonna kill me.
Transformer Planet chat. Please help Ryan before.
They
So he
picked
stops making this face. Please
place.
help.
Please let him get back to
It's a
doing his
bad
job
place.
and stop thinking about the Transformer Planet.
It's called IKEA.
Just hearing
Las
IKEA.
Vegas.
Like you.
Cybertron! Thank you, Shifter. How did I forget Cybertron?
It's where you
All right.
load
Fire
the
Fest.
It's where you load the team.
Jackbox game.
Load
Jail.
the team.
IKEA.
Jail, Firefest, all good answers. Yeah,
The
similar to Las
underworld.
It's
Vegas.
kind of similar to Las Vegas.
Where you loathe the team.
Fire
River Styx.
Fest.
So much independence.
So much independence.
Yankee Stadium.
Ooh,
You're right,
what
Shifter.
a tasty
I have handed my
sentence.
nerd card. I've been looking for an excuse to
New
get rid of it.
York
You can make bigger sentences too. So like if you just add more words to
America.
each column, you can honestly put up to like 4 words or something like that. Boston. How'd you
A
get
lot of independence.
a lot? Mm-hmm.
And you hate the team there.
Okay, I see what you did there.
My bad.
I take it back.
Congratulations.
It's a
That
bad
would have been
place.
better if the prompt was about dragons.
I'm not gonna say Boston's a bad place, but I
You'll
will
be our
say I
last
don't wanna
presenter
go
this
there.
round. The category is story.
Sorry to all of the Bostonians.
It's a story about a not massive entity.
A not massive entity. So not my ego.
Little Red Riding Hood.
Nah. Well, they didn't say not enormous.
And a young colorful figurine. Ant-Man.
Young, colorful figurine.
The mummies.
And I want to say IKEA or George
Stuart
Washington.
A Bug's Life.
IKEA.
It's
Jack and the
definitely
Beanstalk.
IKEA.
Whoa, minions. A juvenile.
A juvenile tinkle
pink
pink form.
Thumbelina.
I have a guess.
Already? Okay. Alright.
I
The
think.
Dragon.
Okay, Ryan. Ryan, okay.
Hansel and Gretel.
Goldilocks.
George.
It's kinda
Kinda
similar to the dragon. Pinky and the Brain.
That
Pink
sentence is
Panther.
a 3-course.
Oh, I was way off.
Also never seen My Little Pony. But I'm afraid that if I do start watching it, then I'll be one of those people who are like obsessed with it.
You cut out for me, what?
Oh,
Now
I'm just
that
afraid
everyone's
if
gone
I start
once,
watching My
let's
Little
check
Pony,
out
I'll
the
become one of those
scoreboard.
people who become obsessed with it.
Now remember,
Yeah.
And just
the
becomes
points
this
only
unhealthy
matter
thing
if you
on
let
web
them.
forums talking about my favorite pony.
Yeah.
Round 2.
Yeah, I
More
think
time
that's
to
definitely
make
going to
me
happen.
proud.
I mean, it's going to happen
Aw,
one way or
just
another.
kidding.
You can only
I'm already
stave it off for a while.
Delayed
In
the
round 2, the
inevitable.
points are
Right.
doubled. These round 2 prompts are juicy.
All right, round
Ryan
2
Reynolds
prompts.
IKEA. I just noticed that.
Pick something your friends might be able to guess. Don't look at me. You know them better than I do.
I don't know any of you, but I've come to know you quite well.
Write a sentence to describe your new prompt. Tap a word to put it in your sentence. Tap it again to take it out. You got
You
this.
got multiple words. Well, actually, maybe not for this problem.
Yeah, I think you can in this. It only lets you. There are different templates. I think some of the templates only want one word, but a lot of them let you do more.
It's your turn again.
All right, Aho round.
The category is
It's a person. Short, angry,
Short,
disgusting
angry,
creature.
Danny DeVito, is that you?
The Mummy.
I have asked the writers to not put me as a
John
clue in this
Cena.
game, and they have
Mel
clearly
Gibson.
broken their promise.
Snoop Dogg.
Oh,
Donald
some
Trump.
deprecating
Minions.
humor.
Lady Gaga.
IKEA.
Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito.
Danny
Donald
DeVito.
Danny DeVito.
They are
They're famous for the rotating occurrence. Remember that?
Ah, yes, the rotating occurrence.
Napoleon.
Ryan.
Gremlin.
The Hobbit. Samwise.
Myself.
Troll.
They're kind of
Kind of
similar,
similar
to
to
minions.
Rotating occurrence, eh?
Like, on an annual
Gimli.
thing?
Trump.
Like, what comes out, it happens every year?
It's so ravenous
Darren.
furry.
Oh yeah, could be.
Device.
Elvis Presley.
The Penguin.
We've seen a lot of Lord of the Rings themed
Trolls.
answers, and one in particular we haven't, which is what I would have guessed.
They're kind of
Bloom
similar
Bloom.
to Gremlin.
Spinner.
Ooh, yeah, I see where you're
Mhm.
going at. Oh, but no.
But no, and although that might be spelled wrong, we should have caught it though.
Bloom
This
Bloom.
game is
Olympus.
very forgiving with misspellings.
Buddies.
It is. Okay, so maybe not Gollum.
Furud.
Mike Wazowski.
Mike
Goblin.
Wazowski. Airbud, of course, a good one. It's so ravenous furry, known for the weird and furry predator.
Again, this
Sure.
has got to be Ryan.
The Grinch.
Listen, I have been taken off that list. I'm officially not a weird furry predator
You
anymore.
haven't got long left.
It was a
Bad
misunderstanding.
Pikachu.
Pikachu's a good
That was
guess.
a good guess. The cartoon version
They're a
was
cartoon
awful.
version of
Ryan.
goblins.
It still seems like it really still feels like it's Ryan.
Time is almost up.
They're famous for
Bill
the spiral
Cosby.
hair.
And they are famous
Oh, I
for
do
the
have a guess.
spiral hair.
2 seconds.
Gargan.
That's it.
Well,
Some of the guys
actually,
got it, though.
Okay, what was that? Tasmanian Devil.
Spiral. I see it.
Spiral, sure.
Don't feel bad.
Ravenous
Yeah.
People
furry.
just don't know
Famous
stuff,
for the rotating
and that's
occurrence.
okay.
Yeah, it's there. I wouldn't call them similar to Minions, but I'm slicing hairs or whatever.
The category is person.
Huh.
It could be a
Slicing hairs.
celebrity, a fictional
I wonder
character,
if it would have
anyone.
accepted Taz. T-A-Z.
Yeah, I wonder. I bet.
They're a good fictional human.
Very
IKEA.
good fictional
The Mummy.
human.
John Cena.
If you can say whether they're fictional
Donald
or whether
Trump.
they're alive or
Gandhi.
dead up front, it's a great place to start. And so this
Lady
is
Gaga.
Now, a lot of people are
Princess
guessing real
Diana.
people, so it's not helping.
Ryan.
We already had a
Uh,
Princess Di one.
We did.
Belia.
Joan of Arc.
Hey,
They
movie
are in a
about the
movie about the
occurrence.
occurrence.
Belia is fictional,
Harry
though.
Potter.
Cookie Masterson.
can't prove I'm not.
Bubbles.
They're kinda similar to Harry Potter.
Okay.
Harry Potter.
Bob Ross.
Movie about the occurrence. I'm gonna guess Mark Wahlberg in The Happening.
He's so out
Christopher
of this
Robin.
world.
Ooh, that sentence is a beauty.
Tom Cruise.
Katniss.
Feels like a
Sabrina.
sci-fi. Sabrina.
Sailor Moon.
Get off.
I'm thinking like Star Wars universe.
Percy Jackson.
Yeah.
Sirius Black.
Do you like Star
Frodo
Trek or
Baggins.
Star
Alien.
Wars?
I like them both fine. I am much more into Star Trek.
Me too.
They're nothing like
Someone.
Lady
Predator.
Gaga.
I've been
Luke
watching a
Skywalker.
lot of Deep Space Nine lately.
Yay.
Darth Vader.
Yeah, almost done with it.
Nice.
I've not
Percy
seen,
Jackson.
I've never seen
Luke
the end of it,
Skywalker.
so I mean, I know a little bit of spoilers, but
Yoda.
I'm excited to see how it wraps up.
Yeah, I've only seen Deep Space. Everyone's gonna kill me. Deep Space
Ryan.
Nine or the original series.
Known
It's
for the
all
fictional
stuff
rogue.
feels like way too like 90s techy. I was right. It was something to do with the Star Wars.
It was the Star Wars. So wait, sorry, you cut out a little bit. You've seen what and what?
The original series and then Deep Space
You
Nine.
did it!
Oh, I really
High-five
think you'd
each
like
other.
Next Generation.
Hug the dog.
Yeah,
Smile
I tried
politely
it
at the
once
cat.
and then gave up, but I will try
okay.
again. Because
I will
don't
say-
leave my apartment ever again.
The first
Story
season is
time
real
to
rough with
attend
Next
the
Generation. You could
tale.
start with the second. But
Yeah.
anyway, I do enjoy Star Wars, but I've never been a huge Star Wars guy.
It's a story
IKEA.
about
I
the poor
get it,
vibrant
though.
journey.
I
The Mummy.
understand the appeal.
Yeah.
John Cena.
IKEA, that is a poor, vibrant journey, I suppose.
Little Red Riding
Little
Hood.
Red Riding
That's a
Hood.
great vibe.
Lord of the Rings.
Avatar.
Well, poor is in like you're a college student.
Peter Pan.
Oh, okay, yes, now I see. And a sweet,
Hansel and
glorious
Gretel
gift.
and a
This is
sweet,
the
glorious
story,
gift.
Okay. A
Titanic.
journey and a gift.
The Lorax.
The Lorax.
Someone in the audience got it.
Journey.
How are you guys doing that? This could be anything.
It's like a real hive mind thing.
Yeah.
It
And
has
again-
the same
Three
vibe
wise
as
men.
Robin Hood.
Same
Jesus.
vibe as Robin Hood, so maybe
Bible.
kind of classical feeling. Medieval.
Horton here's a who.
Sweet glorious gift is kind of throwing me.
Yeah. Sweet. Candy. Maybe is it that kind of sweetness?
Whoa,
An
Rumpelstiltskin
eccentric
disastrous Grampy.
An eccentric,
Ooh,
disastrous
I'm jealous of
Grampy.
That sentence.
Hansel and Gretel.
Frozen.
Canterbury Tales.
Canterbury Tales.
It's
It's a
some kind of like kids fairy tale. I still think
Sweet
like
candy.
Cinderella.
Candy has something to do with it.
Candyman.
But I guess Hansel and Gretel. Try. Okay.
yeah, well, you were totally right.
Yep. Same
Totally.
guy as Robin Hood. I'm not buying it.
Yeah, that was way left field.
This is really special. Let's savor the moment. That's enough.
That's enough.
She's great. I love her.
Yep.
The category is
All right, a person.
This one can't be IKEA.
They're a humongous
you know what?
bad
It's gotta be
fictional
Velia.
person.
Well, as long as it's fictional, yeah.
Albert Einstein.
Who's evil and tall?
They are
They're
known
known for the jumping.
Buzz Lippman.
Evil and tall.
Who?
Yeah, I was gonna
Sora.
say Gru. Because like someone did like
Troll.
like a
Godzilla.
size analysis, and he should be like 8 feet tall.
Voldemort.
It's really stupid.
Maleficent.
I love that.
Gru.
Maleficent.
Godzilla.
Cthulhu.
Voldemort.
He's so roly-poly, though.
He's so roly-poly.
What a
That's
sweet
humongous
little
fictional.
sentence.
Bad person. Okay. Yeah, King Kong. Let's see
Roly
King Kong.
poly. Does Godzilla roll up?
No, not on purpose.
Human caterpillar.
Sonic.
I don't know,
They
maybe
have
he
the
has.
Same vibe as
Edward.
Bowser.
I was gonna say
Same vibe as.
What's the
Fouls.
hold up? This is blather round. Do some
I
blathering.
wonder if I know. In fact, I know I know.
The Giant.
Known
Oh,
for
wait,
the
maybe I
horrible
don't.
secretion.
That really made me
Godzilla.
less confident.
King K. Rool.
They're in the same genre as Bowser.
Yeah, I would
Dr.
guess-
Wily.
You must
I
have
would
a
guess,
big, juicy brain to make a sentence
Somebody
that
in the
long.
Nintendo canon here.
Or Sega. Yeah, people are guessing Dr. Eggman, who's also
Dr.
known
Eggman.
as
Darth Vader.
We're nearing the end. Guess, guess,
But
guess.
he's also roly-poly and furry, right? Didn't they say that? Did they say furry, or is that just me?
Well, Sonic is really.
Yeah, but he's not bad, though. They said bad. Unless they're just bad as in, like, I hate him. Oh, see, now Donkey Kong was going to be my guess, so maybe I'm wrong. I mean, Donkey Kong was at least bad in one game.
That's similar to King Cool and Donkey Kong.
They're kind of similar to
Jurassic
King
Park.
It's got to be a
K. Rool and
Nintendo
Donkey
character,
Kong.
or a video
Only
game
a
character
few
that era.
seconds left.
If only I knew video games.
Wreck-It Ralph.
There's no way, no.
Oh, time's up. Who is it?
Who was it?
Mario. Why?
You were
Roll
in the
away.
neighborhood, but you couldn't find the house.
Yeah, now I see it.
Known for the jumping, like the platformer. Same vibe as Bowser. Yeah.
I mean,
My bad.
The category
I guess he is known for the
story.
horrible secretion in WarioWare. There's a lot of questionable mini games.
It's a story about a young human.
Okay, young human.
Like the youngest one?
The literal youngest human.
Another sentence here.
Story about a baby.
And an imaginative specimen.
Imaginative specimen.
IKEA.
Can I have a guess?
Little Red Riding Hood.
Hansel and
Hansel
Gretel,
and Gretel.
IKEA.
The Mummy.
My guess is Spielbergian.
Mm-hmm. Maybe like a spooky
Peter
story.
Pan.
You know what they say?
A little
Better
bit.
done
Someone
than
in the audience
perfect.
got it. You guys are freaks. In a good
Guys,
way.
you guys are freaks.
Buster's Home for
You
Imaginary.
belong in a museum.
A weird cardboard computer.
A weird cardboard computer.
What?
Princess.
Maybe I don't know. Let's see.
SCP containment.
Oh,
It's a lot
okay.
like Foster's Home
Inside
for
Out.
Imaginary
I love that
Friends.
cartoon.
Little boy.
A big
Me too.
sentence from a big mind.
Adventure Time.
Adventure Time's a good guess.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Yes.
Mo.
Emo. It has to be a story, not a person.
The hero
Courage
embodies
the
the
Cowardly
childhood.
Dog.
Hero
Reanimated.
embodies the childhood. There's a cardboard computer. There's an imaginative specimen.
Oh, I wonder if it's.
Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh, what
Shark
was
Boy
that
and
one
Lava
where all
Girl.
the kids are like spies, and there's like.
Uh-huh.
There's a cartoon. There. Do you know what I'm talking about? And they live in a treehouse.
Time is running out. Time to take some big swing.
Not the same form.
It's not the same form as Foster's Home
So,
for
not a
Imaginary
cartoon.
Friends.
Why not a cartoon? Oh, it's got a game.
Striped feline.
Cartoon Network.
Is this the hardest way to get around to
Striped feline.
Garfield?
Time is on.
Calvin and Hobbes!
Yeah, the straight
Good.
Oh, you got it.
That was a good
And
hit.
not a moment too soon.
Wow, the audience getting that early is impressive.
Yeah, after like two, I think it was like the second prompt that came out.
I'm
Good.
over the moon.
Imaginative specimen. Yeah, 'cause
The hero embodies the childhood.
it's true. It's all
This
true.
is the last presentation. so
Now,
make it
Bluey
count.
4411 said that they picked
Ring-a-ding-ding,
a
you're
hard
guessing
one,
a thing.
and we're wondering if people are going to get it. So this is a challenge.
It's a fun.
Okay,
Fun
we have
thing.
1 minute, so
Yeah,
IKEA. The Mummy.
definitely IKEA. Good openers.
classic opener. Classic opening strategy here.
House.
This is
Your serve.
yeah,
A Thing.
known as the IKEA Gambit.
The Thing.
No, this is
The thing.
not a story.
Vibrator.
But the thing is a fun thing.
Massager.
Mousetrap.
It is used for the
It's for the
individual.
individual.
Bouncy Castle. Moon Shoes.
Yeah,
Please.
this should still be a massager.
Firework.
Close your door.
Skip it.
Skip.
It's a lot like Ball Pit.
A lot like ball
Okay,
pit.
game.
Skip it. It's a fun thing for one person. Ball pit. Talk about stretchy.
Talk about
Toy.
stretchy.
Okay.
Stickers. 2.
It's kinda quiet out here. Y'all okay?
Pinball.
Fidget spinner.
It has the same
Same
vibe
vibe
as
as
Toy.
toy.
Slime.
I wonder if Fidget
No.
Spinner made it into this game.
Putty.
And
Shark Pit.
Someone in the audience got it. Wow, nice job.
It.
It is the Goo.
It's the goot, silly buddy.
Those are good hints.
Yeah, good hints. Yeah, Bluey, I think you did good on that one. I do wonder if Fidget Spinner is in here.
Here's the part
Points.
competitive people like. The scoreboard.
I am a very competitive
And the crown
person.
goes
I don't know if
to...
anyone's told you about this, but I'm all about it.
Congratulations!
I mean, you are a Killer Queen expert, is that
Thanks
correct?
for playing.
A professional killer.
Now
queen
it's time
player.
for
I've
my
been
dinner.
paid to
A
play
rotisserie
once,
chicken I
so
found on...
That's it. I'm a pro now.
I would say Killer Queen is an incredibly
You're
competitive
back?
game.
I barely...
Alright, so I think that this kind of brings us to the end of our slot. We're gonna say our goodbyes and then let you get on with your PAX experience. I hope that you guys had fun with us this week. We're not coming back tomorrow. Today was the last day. But
Not
don't
coming back.
worry, you can bring us home forever by purchasing the Jackbox Party Pack 7, available for PC pre-order, PC Mac pre-order right now on Steam or through our website. If you pre-order now, you get 10% off, and the game will be released in less than a month, October 15th. So we hope you enjoyed the games today, and we hope that it forces you to pre-order our games as well, so that we can, get paid and stuff.
Do it. Or if you've already pre-ordered it, buy it for a friend that might want it.
Mm-hmm. Or for an enemy that you're trying to trick into getting them to be your friend.
Yes. And then when they get close, you crush them.
Yeah, exactly. Well, cool. Do you have anything to plug, Ryan?
I should say this before we leave. I worked on this. I spent a lot of time this year on it. What was it? The Jackbox Party Pack 7. It's out October 15th. And you should definitely get it now through pre-order. Other than that, no, nothing really to plug. I'm on Twitter if you search for me. But mostly just buy the game.
Just buy the game.
Buy the game, it's fun.
Just buy it. Or wishlist us on Steam. That'll give you updates every time we have a sale or anything like that. But yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed. We will see you around on the internet. Follow us on all of our social media channels, and I'm going to put all of those up here on the screen in a bit. I think that's everything. That's it for PAX for us. We're done. We're done here.
It's so fun. I'm glad we got to do this virtually, and have a great rest of your PAX, you guys.
Yep. Now smile and wave. Bye.